Понятия не имею, честно говоря.
That's right. Until June 18th, you can jump
Будут
into
лагать,
the
не будут,
legendary
понятия
hunt,
не
По-моему,
имею,
лагает.
limited
честно
time
говоря.
event that features the debut of our elite queue, exclusive challenges you can unlock, and some killer skins and more. Also, this weekend is double XP weekend,
По-моему,
so
лагает
there's
так
lots of
оно.
great reasons
Да,
to debut of our elite queue, exclusive challenges you can unlock, and awesome killer skins and more.
Back to you, Golden
Also,
Boy.
this weekend is double
Thanks
XP
so much.
weekend.
По-моему, лагает.
Ну что, вроде такого мощного, я не видел. Трансляцию надо было назвать, переименовать как-то. Какая-то бояга запущена. Вообще не понятно, зачем готовил. Я думал, позже, ну, часа 10-11. Камеру я там не включил, смысла нет. Я могу включить, но я не вижу просто. Добавить камеру там вообще никакого смысла нет.
Я могу включить, я не вижу.
Я знаю точно, что наушники надо подрубить по-другому, иначе это бояга полная. Ну, может, вторую гарнитуру.
Я знаю точно, что наушники надо подрубить по-другому.
All right, so Battle Charge will be coming out. What can we expect, though, when this new season drops?
Yeah, so as we announced when we launched the game, we're taking a seasonal approach. We're trying to cram as much into the launch of Season 2 as possible with some other stuff along the way.
Давайте, ребят, пишите, можете, если не понравится, да, уйду. Вы поняли?
Я ее в пакете держу.
Смысл ясен.
Okay.
Смотрите, если есть где-то еще E3, говорим. Лагает там, не лагает, стримчанский тоже. Я могу параллельно, в принципе, здесь играть.
Смотрите, если есть где-то еще E3, говорим. Лагает там, не лагает, стримчанский тоже. Я могу параллельно, в принципе, здесь играть, там, только как.
Is bringing a new weapon to the fight, and today we're excited to show it to you. So let's just go ahead, roll the clip.
Show it.
Care package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
Так, не лагает. Лагает, тем более переключаясь. Я думаю, что я еще не сделал-то. На скорую руку. Я сейчас изображение поставлю. Название стрима-то я не переименовал. Сейчас я сделаю. Ну, что там Апекс, что ли, показывают? Я по звуку слышу. Тын-тын-тын. Да, очень лагать начинает сильно. Привет, Артем. Прямые трансляции. Сейчас переименую. Я E3 напишу. Видишь, другая гарнитура, она отличается. Смотри. Видишь, та же креатив, только типа как обновленная, но чем-то она хуже стала.
So tell me more about its place in the entire weapon loadout for Apex Legends.
Yeah, so the L-Star's new. It's coming.
Сейчас переименую.
Season 2. It's actually a care package weapon because it's so OP.
Okay.
It's just amazing. But
Glad you said that out front.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like the Master Kraber. It's incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
And being a care package weapon, it doesn't use any existing ammo on the ground. So whatever you get with it is what you got.
I also noticed too, it shattered through doors.
Yeah, it can open doors.
So like melees, grenades, and now
the L-Star.
Wow. Okay, so that is pretty sizable. Now, what other changes?
Ну лагала, да, когда картинка? Там можно, говорю, понизить чуть-чуть еще.
I'm a huge fan of hop-ups. I'm all about Prowler.
Я через процик, а процик у меня и так сейчас очень сильно используется. А карточку я не хочу. С карточкой-то лагать не буду, но я не буду ее отключать. Сейчас все сделаем. Сейчас трансляцию хотя бы переименую E3.
Is usable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps.
All right, perhaps. I mean, that is yet to be seen. We'll have to
Короче,
see if
сойдет.
that's going to be a reality. All right, cool. So we're starting out hot with that L-Star light machine gun. We also have the Battle Pass. And, you know, when you guys first spoke about the Battle Pass, you said that it was a learning experience.
Что-то болтает там какая-то херня.
For season 2?
Yeah, so we've been listening to community a lot. Season 1 didn't quite launch as well as we were hoping. The content was fairly underwhelming for players, so we've been taking that in. We've been getting all sorts of data from people buying skins to what they equip on their characters or weapons. And so we've taken this learning and put it into Season 2 Battle pass. So first off the bat, it's challenge-based
Картинку надо было
instead of
загрузить.
essentially time-based.
Фига
So,
включил раньше времени.
daily and weekly
Ну
challenges,
что,
they
идет, что
stack
делать?
if you don't play for a while, so you can come back after
Сейчас
a month
картинку загружу,
and,
и все, и
try to knock
можно
them all
это
out on a weekend and level up really
начинать.
quick. Ultimately, this does mean leveling to level 100 is a lot quicker than in Season 1. We're also getting rid of all the badges and stat trackers, taking up space throughout the leveling process. And we are inserting 3 entirely new content types into the Battle Pass, which we will talk about later. And there's a lot more skins in it, and there's going to be enough crafting metals by the time you hit level 100 to craft your very own legendary of your choosing.
All right. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of value for that Battle Pass.
Yeah, that sounds very exciting. All right, and now, you know, we're talking about Apex. It's got some pretty sick skins. What skins do you have for me today?
Yeah, so like I mentioned, I think our skin game is being upped pretty significantly. You can see that with the Wraith skin specifically from the event. But we got
Давайте, ребят,
4
пишем, кто
legendary
тут,
skins
кто
in the
там.
Battle Pass. So we have 2 character and 2 weapon. So for Caustic, he's got the Prince of Darkness skin. And for Octane, we're doing the Jade Tiger. I think yeah, I can see there's Prince of Darkness right there. And then there is a skin for the
Там
Spitfire.
пока ничего не показывают.
And the R301 is getting 2 skins, actually. So the Iron Rampage at level 100.
Okay.
And then there's a golden version as well.
Oh, man. Do you see that, by the way? Do you see?
Yeah, it's sick. It's sick.
That looks insane. That looks insane. All right.
Блять, картинки даже нормальные нет. У меня, короче, комп тупит, и у меня весь прод загружен браузером. У меня очень много ссылок там открыто, но вы сами видели.
I think it's like one of the coolest additions for Apex Legends. What else?
Yeah, so when we designed Apex Legends, we really wanted to have kind of a competitive core to it. This is a game that's meant to be played over hundreds of hours and mastered, really deep learning experience. And so the Elite Queue is our first step towards getting to a higher competitive stage.
Okay.
And so Season 2, I'm really, really, really stoked to announce we have a ranked mode coming.
Ranked mode.
Yeah.
All right.
So ranked mode, you'll progress through 6 tiers if you're good enough. You will cap out if you are garbage tier like myself.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll be in Wood Division together.
Yeah, you and me, buddy.
Yeah, that's
Wood.
what's up.
Wood 3, I think.
Wood 3,
Yeah,
Wood 3
we'll get
Division.
that.
Жесть, да, процесс, блять, херово, столько всего на него идет. Процессором нельзя стримить, это я точно знаю. Не, можно, но как бы низкое качество. И все закрывать.
Throughout the season, you'll be hopefully gaining tiers, and then at the end of the season, you'll get rewards based on where you ended.
Wow.
Пиздец, мне из этого комп, короче, еле-еле начинает работать, мне это раздражает.
That's sick. All right. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be all up in that. It's gonna be sick. I can't wait. I am legitimately concerned, as I had mentioned. Either be the first Wood Division player, which isn't even in it, or Plastic Division.
Plastic's good.
Yeah. That's gonna hurt. But dude, thank you so much for sharing all these
Блять,
details.
еле-еле, черепаха.
Drew, ladies and gentlemen, from the Respawn team. All right, now, here's the thing. I'm a Lifeline main. It's just facts.
Man.
You are too.
Yep.
Respect that. Any Lifeline mains in the house? Lifeline mains? All right, but that might change when the new season drops. That's right, because Jay, give the people what they want. We want to know who is the 10th legend joining the arena. What do you have?
It's my pleasure, Golden Boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. The 10th legend joining the Apex Legends arena is Watson. To help us get to know our latest legend a little bit better, our team put together this touching illustration.
Ну, короче, у меня все, походу, комп умер. 100%. Google весь просто сожрал все. Еще БС-ка до передачи.
You showed me up tonight, my magnificent daughter, and I couldn't be happier or prouder of that. I always knew you were special, but never did I fathom that the little girl who taught her stuffed Nazi multiplication tables would grow up to master quantum laser mechanics. I have assured the syndicate that the modified containment force field will be operational in a month's time.
Тут и там показывают.
All thanks to you.
Ребят, пишем на обоих стримах, я сейчас читать буду и проверять, там все робит или не робит.
Just a doddering old fool trying to hold on to Mom Bebe a little while longer before he loses her to a daughter. But I do see you. I see the strong, brilliant, wonderful.
Здорово, Санчо, блядь, сегодня был такое ощущение, что я одновременно заебался от души, отдохнул. Здорово, здорово, у нас тут просто 2 эфира, ты видишь, да, и тут, и там, и везде показывает. Куча ссылок открыта, поэтому я не знаю, что делать. Канал стримит на ютубе. Вообще жесть. Ну чё, я попробую включить картинку, но что-то не особо меняется от этого.
I did it, Papa. I hope wherever you are, you're cheering for me.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Watson joining the arena and joining me now.
Чё, что-нибудь видно? Нормально там? Не лагает? Там есть еще варик, я быстро могу перезапустить на другой кодер. С ним, может, не будет лагать. У меня много всего открыто. Если, возможно, все закрою, может, нормально будет. У меня и так перегружено до на процессе. Камеру, если нужно, я могу включить там, если кому-то скучно, да. Без проблем вообще. Ну как хромакей будет работать, я не знаю. Потому что я говорю, я херово ее настроил, грубо говоря, вот она камера. Вот, и все есть не до конца, и, короче, картинка не обрезана. Ну, вы поняли, да? И хромакей вообще, как бы, ну, в другой стороне у меня получается. Вот в чем прикол. Да, он сейчас и не нужен, мы сейчас не играем. Все равно.
An ecosystem in which you can survive the really aggressive third-party meta, all of that
Могу
stuff.
так, да, сделать. Ну, что-то видно?
In Watson really is that if you plan
and туда.
You sort of adapt to the environment, you really know the map, and you work
Можно
closely
так
with your
оставить.
team, that you can really create these strong defenses that
Лагает, нет?
That people are going to really have to think about in terms of how they push on you and that sort of thing. So the current meta of...
Конечно, лагать будет. Ну, я не знаю, тут ничего интересного из электронной карты. Шутаны буду показывать.
You can play into a composition like this, and they kind of counter one another. So that's going to be really fun. We're going to dive into the abilities and everything that she does, because let me tell you, it's insane.
Так, сейчас посмотрим.
Now, as far as the look and feel, my favorite part about Apex Legends is that the characters, the legends themselves, they stand out. When you're looking from far away, you see the silhouette and you know exactly who it is that you're about to engage with. What were some of the complexities in bringing a character like Watson to life?
Yeah, so it's a collaborative effort. You know, shout out Heath and Sam, animation department. Everybody kind of works together. We were given a specific set of skills that she would be using, abilities from Griffin, and that's kind of all we had to go off of. So we had to, Heath did a great job of like bringing it all together, giving her a sort of a grounded aesthetic, she had to look like she was using electricity and stuff like that.
Надо либо планшет было, либо я, короче, не знаю,
что надо было pushing her silhouette at the same time, making her stand out. You have to be able to read who she is from different distances. From there, all right. From there, you can really go in and sculpt all the details out and work with the animators to really bring her to life, give her personality in everything that she does with her abilities and that too. So.
Yeah, and there's some really cool stuff there as well. Every part that Watson, she takes out an item in her kit, it's actually like on her person.
Oh yeah.
You see it happen.
Yeah, and those are all very meticulously designed by the concept artist and then
Буду смотреть, переключаться пока между стримами. Может, кто сюда зайдет, кто туда зайдет на E3, наверное.
In the world, yeah.
So now you get to the gameplay, the look.
Я не знаю, даже меня там слышно, нет на стриме.
Сейчас
все проверю.
Super hard, and you just did that. Watson's backstory, who she is.
Вот, по-моему, это он, да?
Let's dive deeper into that one.
Пиздец лаги. Без пива, да, без пива. Что самое клевое, я это еще, конечно, как его скорее Лаги какие-то, да, вообще просто я не могу. Короче, я сейчас, ну, наверное, это все. Это то, что браузер перегружен у меня. Я сейчас, знаете, что сделал? Я сейчас быстро перезапущу. Видите, все лагает, короче. Сейчас настройки зайду. Думаю, этот же стрим автоматом перезапустится.
Part of her backstory is connected somehow to either her abilities or her look. And now, it was something that kind of stuck out to me. So, am I correct in assuming that Watson is Watson? She's the one person that could probably unite all the legends together, including Caustic. Caustic respects her. She's a scientist. Okay. She's an engineer. Okay. So like was a strong word for.
Короче, не тянет. Браузер у меня наполовину грузит. Там на 4 гигабайта только этих ссылок открыто. Вообще повисло все. Какой комп не покупай, все равно ОБС вся грузится. Карту захвата я не... Ой, видеокарту я не буду включать. Че, блядь, вообще что ли нахуй умер там? Или че, блядь, алло? Где звук? Ты сдох, что ли, блядь, алло? Чипидейл, блядь. Ну, короче, вот так через процессор стримить. Тун-тун-тун-тун-тун-тун. Где комменты там? Что-нибудь, блядь, позакрывать. Нажмешь что-нибудь обновить. ГГ сразу произойдет.
I mean, blown away by this character so far. Now, I mentioned before.
Она же пропала. На YouTube навел. Че, с этим еще хуже, что ли?
Because when you revealed these to me, I was floored, jaw-dropping.
Бля. Он, короче, умер, да? Стрим идет, но не идет. Здесь и комментарии еще включу. Я, если что, сейчас перенастрою, как было. Слабее качество Ебать, ты купил. Да, там 2 стрима, где? Где 3 еще. Пытаюсь стримить там. Я же ничего толком не настроил, а у меня куча ссылок, я так не могу. Я понимаю, что, ну, на процессоре будет все лагать. Но я вот не знаю, как люди через процессоры играют, стримят. Я раньше как-то стримил, но там качество вообще надо, блядь, минимальное ставить. Не, ну это вообще бред какой-то, блядь.
Highly mobile squad, you can play offense, defense, support.
Я, короче, вот так сейчас сделаю вам. Ох. Как-то то высоко, то низко. Ее фиг поймешь.
However you feel like the fences and the pylon are most effective to whatever comp you're playing.
So what you're telling me
Я
here is
хочу
that
посмотреть
Lifeline
на твой геймплей, просто я немного сомневаюсь, что игра в моем стиле. Нормально? Нет, меня спросил, я купил из-за того, что ты ее купишь. И такой, да я сомневаюсь что-то, знаешь это. Гер, ну ты вообще молодчик. Я так-то деньги потратил сейчас только что. Я тебе могу показать, что только что купил я. Бля, я на стриме могу это показать.
We felt like we needed to...
Rejoice!
Что там возобновился? Да я сейчас этот...
Cheered for that. Feels bad, man.
Короче, там какой-то фуфлу показывает. Ты сейчас покупай, качай, пока E3 смотрим. Я-то сейчас начну, продолжу. Я пониже сейчас поставил там чуть-чуть. Что-то поменяется. Мне кажется, все ссылки закрыть намного лучше будет. Пока не поймешь, что... Вот сейчас нормально вроде. Я и думаю, что он битрейт ставит. Свыше 2500 ставишь, уже просто не тянет. Еще тут Full HD. YouTube тяжело же захватывать.
What was that?
What was what?
What was that? You saw the giant thing on the screen in the eyeball. What was that?
All right.
Can't tell me.
Well, let's just say that. Well, no, but let's just say this.
Да, нормально, да, все сейчас?
Perhaps a couple of big things coming into Kings Canyon at the start of season 2.
Okay.
So keep your eyes peeled over the next month. See what you can find out.
So if I were to like
Гер,
ask
пошел
you,
ты нахуй,
after we're
короче.
done with this, are you like gonna give me the cold shoulder? Or are you actually gonna tell me?
There's no way I can tell you. Sorry.
Yo, man, I'm just holding L's all
Not a
day out
chance.
here, man. This is not fair. Well, Drew, thank you so much, man. Guys, Apex Legends Season 2. Let's go. July 2nd could not get here soon enough. Now, if you're in Los Angeles, come check out Apex Legends at EA Play for your first chance to get hands-on with Watson.
Еще думал, что я хотел ее давно взять, тогда хоть с Лешим мог играть, блять, мозгоёб нахуй. Вообще мне больше ничего не пиши, ты понял? Нет, хуйню мне пишет потом. Ой, я думаю взять, нет, я тебе написал, блять, бери нахуй, я купил ее, блять. Ты реально, я не знаю, просто, блядь. Ну скачивай, купил, чё? Чё что ли? Что-то ничего мощного. Я вообще могу в двух гарнитурах одеть. Блять. Вот так нахуй сидеть. Вон VR будет нахуй. Вот видишь, они разные, Артём. Или вот тут, на каком стриме кто сидит, я не знаю. Чё, все? 9:30. Апекс, хуяпекс. Ну, я не знаю, продолжаем играть или чё? Вот эту парашу оставляем. И 3. Кидай, кидай. Другим бы я сказал, не надо. Хуйню мне сейчас какую-нибудь скинет-то. О, камера, блядь, не знаю, стоит здесь. Ее можно, в принципе, вырубить. Ребят, следите за двумя стримами, если кто-то будет заходить. Пишем, что перебрасывайтесь, если что, туда-сюда. Ну, 2 стрима. Ладно, и пока играем, тут еще минута 50, да, осталось до Battlefield. Диджей Слесарь, блядь, так. Так, девушку мы делать не будем из мужика, можно и из женщины мужика сделать. Можно он, блядь, этого хохолок сделать, блядь. Хохолок Вася, блядь. Попугай Вася. Кеша, блядь. Кеша хороший, блядь. Чё, стрим не лагает сейчас там, да? Все нормально? Ща разверну там. Где раскинул. Все на загрузку. И этот тоже покупай Детройт и Dead Nation. Там, наверное, скидку-то убрали, да, на Dead Nation? Ебать, посмотри на него, он спать хочет. Точнее, он просто не просыпается даже. Он не то чтобы спать хочет, просто не просыпается. Мощный, блядь. Губан, нахуй, губошлеп, блядь. Короче, я не знаю, чё, бородавка? А, борода, блядь. Ебать. Кого создавать будем? Можно вот. Я не любитель вообще создавать. Я могу здесь вечно сидеть. Я этот элемент вообще никогда не понимаю, блядь. Дебильный нахуй. Ха, ебать, это чё, блядь? Это, блядь, этот... Брат Нокса, что ли, блядь? Смотрите. Кулинарик местный какой-то, блядь. Как там Жасмин какая-то, блядь. Он что, дальше пошел стрим, я смотрю. Нихуя там Battlefield на хую вертил показывает. Ну, на втором стриме-то смотрите, нет? Ребят. Я просто не знаю, как мне сделать. У меня тут чат был запущен. Попробую его включить.
Oh, thanks, Julia. Now, I may be a member of the Battlefield team, but as you know, I'm a fan. I know you guys are a fan too, and you're going to love what we've got to you today. So, over the next half hour, we're going to be bringing you content that's coming to you over the next few minutes. We've heard what you want.
Короче, блядь, так неудобно все.
First look at a ton of new multiplayer maps. Features we know you've been screaming out for.
Че, я что-то нажал. Что-то
The
грузится.
arrival of a new theatre of war that's coming to Battlefield 5 this fall. So, when Chapter 4 Define the Odds drops, it's bringing so much cool stuff. So let's get to it. Over to you, Julia.
Thanks, Adam. That's right. Let's wait.
Да я не могу чат замутить. Вот в чем прикол.
New map, Marita. Let's check it out.
Хотя я знаю, как сделать можно.
On the Marita map, Allied forces are making a last stand to halt the Axis army sweeping through the region.
Во, вот так можно сделать. Пойдет? Вот из 10-й финалки дошли. Да из 15-й, скорее всего, сквозь 10-й. Что-то я смотрю на E3-то и никого нет, нахуй не нужен, да? Я так и думал. Я поэтому не отрубал карту. Пусть там лагает все. Не, сейчас не лагает более-менее. Но оно все равно будет подтормаживать качество. Это, ну. Ебать, это что, блядь? Ендельс, нахуй. Молодой, блядь. Нихуя, блядь. Смотрите, это бабка, нахуй. Мужик, бабка, нахуй. Видишь? Нихуя, сенсей, где сенсей? Чё, кого создавать? Я могу ставить такого. Гендальф молодой, блядь. Я, короче, ребят, давайте заменять что-то. Я не любитель этой хуйни, вот сразу говорю. Я могу здесь несколько часов сидеть и не создать. Смотрите на ебище его. Посмотрите. Глаза внутрь нахуй упали. Кто на E3 сидит, ребята, пишите. У меня параллельно он открыт в ОБС. Сука. Вот эти еще круче, блядь. Не, это не проснулся, это вовнутрь нахуй. Этот зоркий глаз, блядь, он сразу все видит.
It's quite a different experience than Mercury, and it's sort of a totally different style of gameplay that you've seen in the game before. So what kind of gameplay are we talking about? What's happening? Well, so this is going to be a heavily infantry-focused map. So as Mr. Battlefield likes to put it, this is total creative chaos. So you're just going to see some absolute creative chaos. So what we get there is just head-on, just collisions in the middle of this map, and it's sort of what we've tried to do with all the new maps that we've been created, spending a lot of time to figure out how do we make each one of them different. So when players go in and play one of these new maps, it sort of has a different feel than the ones they've played before to sort of create that different experience for them. So this one has, I guess for lack of a better way of putting it, sort of a banana shape to it. And that banana shape sort of...
Ёбаный свет, я про то же. И тут, и тут, и тут, и там.
Obviously, and so the shape gives you sort of a variety of different play styles.
Кого брать-то, блядь?
Creates this sort of narrow channels for people to just run head on into each other, which
Я
really
просто не
creates
знаю, кого брать
that
здесь.
chaos that is
Просто
Battlefield.
посмотрите на это.
That's what we want, though. That's what we want, that kind of chaos.
Какое еще выражение?
We need to know, like, we could talk all day.
Что там Battlefield, да? Пятый. Так он же, подожди, какой там уже вышел, я уже забыл. Пятый же, блядь. Ты что не его показывает? Или что? Пятый же Battlefield, да, вышел, я уже забыл, они там, блядь, ходят каждый год. А что Нечаеву показывают тогда? Может, шестой какой-нибудь Battlefield уже? Хитмана какого-нибудь из фильма Леона. Они дополнения, но нахуй оно нужно, блядь? Они так каждый год их выпускают. Короче, я понял, какую-то чушь показывают там. Я глазом боковым вижу, блядь, чуть-чуть. Я могу так смотреть, конечно. Так, что у нас? Ну что, блядь, делать-то? Я не знаю, короче. Мне это напрягает персонажа создавать. Я геймплей больше люблю. Ну, типа классику, а не всякой хуйней сидеть создавать. Не мое, сколько раз говорил. Яйцо. Плюс, да, у Capcom здесь, Артем, даже 3D звук. Вот повторюсь еще раз. Боже.
With large distances, vehicle-based team play, and battles across ranges, you'll always have plenty of choices. Make good use of this
Короче, это на массовую аудиторию показывают, а не на японцев. Да я уже понял, на какую-то хуйню показывают. Так, волосы какие? Вот это чмошник, нахуй. Это брат чмошника. Типа он крутой старший брат, нахуй. Он почти Леон, блядь. Ха, почти Леон. Только, блядь, челка у него нету, блядь. О, вот это Леон. Это его нахуй побрили, сказал, заебал ты. Что там, E3 интересно? Мне кажется, не особо. Это какой-то супергерой, блядь. Самоноский отечек,
and sort of a small group of them and take a shot at turning this into
О, блядь. Вот наш персонаж будет. Жду выхода НБА, Live 20, юбилейная игра про баскетбол. Во! В горшочек, нахуй. Так, некоторые девушки еще подстригаются в горшочек. Нормально пойдет? Все ровно, блядь, вот так. Прям четко вообще. Ничего лишнего. Можно было, в принципе, не постригаться вот так, чисто волосы по кругу. Как бы эта ведерко называется уже, не горшочек, а довольно, блядь. Ебать. Можно вот замутить, блядь. Вот так. Можно вот так, Пиздец. Можно вообще ебануть. Смотрите. Блядь, где цвет поменять?
But most importantly, I mean, again, we could go on and on and on. We're tight for time because there's so much to get through, so many announcements. When can we get our hands on
Ебать, посмотрите, посмотрите меня. Ты куда полезла-то? Ты посмотри на свое лицо, тебе явно не Monster Hunter надо быть.
Nice, nice. Now we got
да уже получше. Можно красавицу какую-нибудь состряпать здесь.
Let's take a look at what's coming in August towards the end of Chapter 4.
Нет. Или вот эту, например. Или вот так. Прикольно, кстати, так-то выглядит. Не, персонажи нормальные здесь. Ну чё? Мы кого, мужика будем делать? А чё, нельзя потом быстро, это как его там, член отрезать, нахуй пол поменять, если чё? Или это все заново надо, как обычно? Я просто не знаю, кого делать. Можем челика сделать какого-нибудь. Ну а чё проблема-то там, поменять все органы, побери. Готово будет. Переделаться. Можно трапа и ебнуть какого-нибудь. Трапа. Ебать, брови, блядь. Вот нахуя это сделали, чтобы типа все отличались, что ли, друг от друга, блядь. На сюжет не влияет. То... О, ебать. Блять, меня это бесит, хуйня. Честно.
I don't know if you made that up yourself. Oh, and because he asked nicely, we also let Freeman
Шнобель.
his weird place up there.
You're worse than my fire.
Нормально. О, смотрите, вот это реально шнобель, блядь. Он будет, короче, ебало проламывать этим носом. Вот этим шнобелем. Нормально же по умолчанию, по дефолту, да? Можно вон бороду ему налепить, что типа что-то поменяли. Какую-нибудь такую. Бородача мы делать не будем, такой чуть-чуть, блядь. Типа такого. Можно, конечно, и бородача вот такого сделать. Вот такого. Или такого, или вот такого. О, можно так, нахуй. Это у него плавник ебашить как раз, блядь. Это чисто ровный, блядь. Из семерки Редфилда в 4К 60 FPS Full HD. Да, да, да. А чё можно? Ну это вообще он суровый такой. Такой он нахуй не нужен. Чё, в атаке ебанем ему? Можно так. Можно лайтовую такую. Или вот так просто сделать. Так он уже такой, блядь, это да. Можно так ставить. Я, короче, не знаю, блядь. Я посидел, блядь, а. Волосы одним цветом, борода, блядь, серая. Что, так оставить? Или там, короче, я не знаю. Я эту хуйню вообще не понимаю. Персонажей создавать.
Again, we could go on and on to about all of these maps, but we've got one more map to show off, and I want to make sure we have time to get through it. But first, Lars, you brought with him some news about some kind of core gameplay updates. We know that you've all been waiting for, so you're excited about this one.
Lars, you know how much time I spend online. Like,
I mean,
I am working.
Just Battlefield, or let's not delve.
Big community features we've announced this month: increase the max rank, private games. Let's talk max rank. What can you tell us?
Let's talk max rank. We do know, and it's been loudly made to us, our kind of awareness that there are players out there too skilled who maxed out on rank 50 too quickly. So we've taken that to heart, and we've now taken the max rank from 50 to 500. So it's quite a leap.
Вообще, вот это просто. Чё, какое, первое или четвертое берем? Или вот пятое? Вот пятое, четвертое. Первое ничего, а вот эти такси. Эти вот грустные какие-то, вот это, конечно, тоже мощно. Там просто по несколько раз можно нажимать. Мне кажется, четвертое самое ржачное. Или просто первое. Какой с улыбкой? Я не понимаю. Тут все с улыбкой.
The world domination.
Мощь.
It's happening.
Вот это нет. Короче, давайте, думайте. Я уж там не смотрю, что-то и какую-то лабуду показывают, лабубистику.
Private games then. The other massive thing that we know players want. What we got?
Четвертый, да? Вот этот. Который самый ржачный, я сейчас сказал, да.
For those of you who've been with Battlefield, it was called RSP, the rented server program. But now we're shifting over to private games. And what it means, the beautiful thing with it is, the baseline package that comes out is free for everyone that plays Battlefield 5. So a beautiful package, it's there to let you set up your servers and kind of create your experiences, whether you want to capture or, you know, play with your friends. And Freeman, you can play with us. For sure.
Thanks. You can sit with them. And obviously, you know, you love getting all that community feedback, so hit him up, Mr. Battlefield at AOL.com.
Сколько тут надо? Часа 3 просидеть, чтобы перса создать, такому как я.
That is the thing, though. Like, we're not finished when we're done, right?
No, exactly. It's coming in, let's see, September.
Yeah.
And at that time, I mean, we
да,
want
еще
you
было.
to
А,
dive on
кстати,
it, set up your servers, play it,
это все, да, выражения?
and give us
Голос.
feedback. Since this is kind of just the beginning of the journey with the private games, we want to hear what
На
did we do
японском, на
right
английском может
and where
по-другому
should we
быть.
shape up and
Герой,
take
да.
it, an extra notch. So be with us and be candid.
Есть, ты в курсе, что ты ведешь второй стрим? Я знаю. Вон он. Кому надо, E3 смотрим, там пишем тоже.
just going to get a bit weird and fighty up here.
Блять,
Well,
я
as
голоса
promised,
буду
we've
только
got
часа
one
3
more
выбирать.
battlefield map to show you. It's called Operation Underground. Lars Ryan, talk us through what we're about to see. Yes, let's have a look.
Well, this is the ultimate definition of a passion project. So,
Какой голос?
the original designer for Operation
Но они сами
Underground,
эту сделали, я
we
не
finished
понимаю,
Battlefield
зачем они это
5,
сделали.
shipped it. He wanted to do something that he just was truly invested in. So he kind of went down and he sat down and he came back with what was Operation Underground. And when he showed it to the team, we knew we just had to make this. And I think Lars is sort of being part of that journey in the beginning. I mean, you know how much this meant to the team.
Yeah, I mean, I was there when we started to build the maps for Battlefield 3. And early on, it was kind of a brainstorm. I still remember it was tons of images on the wall. We challenged the team to, where do you want to fight? Everything from subway to shopping mall to God knows everywhere.
Yeah.
And then the team started, or someone smart, not me, apparently, said, do I only get to pick one?
Yeah.
So they started to pick a number of them, and I think
Да, сложно.
3 of them, which was
Так, что у нас со вторым стримом?
and kind of the bank area in the city.
Вообще там ничего не показывает, какие-то ребята болтают.
Lots of meals all in
More
one
is
meal,
always better, yeah.
right? Yeah.
So you can see, when you see kind of it spinning behind us here, you can see the true inspiration, but what Inge Göran and the talented crew with him has done is to kind of take at heart the feedback from the original Metro and started to provide especially a lot of flanking routes. So that you can kind of move around and be smart about it. And tons of easy to spot ones, but also
Everyone
the
loves
most
a
sneaky
sneaky
ones.
flank. Everyone loves the sneaky flank. Cheeky, sneaky flank.
Пиздец,
I
мне
mean,
эта
I think
хуйня
if you look at
напрягает.
it, like this is not Metro remastered. This is, as the guys look at it, sort of reimagined. And I think you've got a bunch of different diverse areas. You've got big open courtyards,
какой голос
street level,
прикольный.
and narrow streets, and you go down into where you see in the video here with the
Ебать,
subway
Тулюс.
cars are into the sub basements, and
Без
you're going to find a
доспеха.
whole bunch of different
Ну
things,
вот это
different
вообще
ways to play,
просто
different styles.
ржач
And I
такой,
know the
блядь.
guys have
Второй
some
думаешь,
surprises
да?
in there as well that
Давай
I
второй.
think the community's really going to enjoy when they get there.
So when do we get it?
That's the big question for today. Is just when,
You have to wait a bit.
when.
October, between chapter 4 and 5.
I think this is the one the team is really excited about as well. So,
Yeah,
I know I can't wait for October.
Что еще взять?
I have a cracking time playing it in play test. I'm so looking forward for everyone else getting to play it too, and everything else that's on these maps.
Ну да, оборудование сделали вроде.
Sorry, those aren't the only surprises. This is the problem. We've
Там
got
и
too
вот
much to
это
get through, so stop
нормальное.
talking. We've got so many surprises for you. So today we're giving you never before seen details on
Нос,
Battlefield
глаза.
5's
С глазами
Chapter
чем?
5.
Here's a little look at what the team's
Извините,
been
оба.
working.
Цвета можно поменять. Цвет волос нормально пойдет. А куда картинка-то пропала, алло? А, вот она. Это что, Battlefield показывает там? Ага. Ну все. Пофигу, больше ничего создавать не будем. Там много чего можно делать, мне просто неохота.
Releasing this fall with Chapter 5 of Battlefield 5.
RUS-afin.
As the US and Japan enter the fight, you'll clash across several battlefields, including a modern take on an absolute classic, Iwo Jima. Since Battlefield began, the Pacific Theater has been part of its DNA. Now, crafting the reimagining of the conflict. By capturing real-life environments and using the power of Frostbite, we're bringing you the Pacific realized with today's capabilities and technology. Take part in the US invasions as their unstoppable forces charge inland towards unwavering Japanese defenses. Use new amphibious units to pummel the war-ridden shores.
Ты чё ржёшь там? Скажи, вообще японцы все время какую-то придумывают дичь, да, мощная? Киску какую взять?
And how it will evolve Battlefield 5 later in the year. Stay tuned.
Из него кот, да, летает, блядь. Там собака же, нет?
Okay, most importantly,
купила бы вискас, да? Я же говорю, блядь.
Let's find out more about
Можно
that.
серого
Oh,
взять.
one in Tahiti. Yeah. No, sorry.
It's hard work. I know it's amazing how many people are willing to make that extra effort to go to Hawaii and January and Stockholm. So it's quite impressive. We really appreciate the team putting in that work.
Oh yeah, taking one for the team.
But obviously, I mean, that's the big new addition to Battlefield 5. So going back, nuclear war, the Pacific. I mean, this is a homecoming for Lars. I mean, not Iwo Jima itself, but the development of it.
Давай злого.
My childhood.
Да, угарного надо. Доброе надо. Такое у него.
Jokes aside, it's having been with Battlefield all through the journey. It's really where it all started. Battlefield
Серый, блядь, я не знаю кого.
you know, the Pacific Theater, and already when we started to talk about this game, the journey through the Second World War, everyone came up and go, when do you go to the Pacific? So this is the time. It feels like a home game. 1942, Battlefield 1943. We've been there before, but this is in a new way.
And I think the great thing, I mean, we hear a lot from the community, and I know, you know, we
Чё кота потом продавать нельзя, но другого есть еще поменять.
And you know, get to sit here in LA
Такого
today,
котика
tell
берем.
everybody that it's coming. Chapter 5, you're going to get those things. You're going to see some familiar places like Iwo Jima. We've got 2 other maps coming with that, so 3 maps coming with the initial package of the Pacific in Chapter 5. Some ones I think people are really happy with what they're going to see. And you can hear from the ping in the trailer some iconic weapons and things as well.
My grand, it's coming, right?
Yes. We're living for the ping, so I mean, we wouldn't go to Iwo Jima
without
the weaponry and the hardware. So bringing tons of iconic weapons, gadgets, and also, after all, it's Battlefield. So of course, there will be a new set of vehicles and.
Здорово, Найтбот, ставь лайк. А, ты же бот, точно. Пиздец, ты долго кота выбираешь. Да, это я говорю, это не мой элемент. Я его не люблю, я даже не знаю, что кого лучше. Это кота я выбираю долго. Кот ты, ты чё?
Amphibious warfare. So there's tons of new stuff and new gameplay to look forward to.
And beautiful locations that you ultimately
Короче,
destroy
молчат все. Серый нормально? Или такой се?
So if you've lost track of all of these brand new Battlefield announcements,
как на Авито семена выбираешь.
So do you want to give us a little bit of a recap there, Freeman? I'll leave that.
Я бы рыжего, не знаю, ну возьмешь.
Yeah, go on, get up there.
Это вообще злой, такой синий.
That starts with Al Sundan on June 27th, followed by Marita in July. We're bringing a brand new feature of war to Battlefield 5, the Pacific. That's releasing this fall. We're also bringing features we've heard the community asked for, an increase in match rate from 50 to 500 and private games. Also, one final announcement. Starting today, you can play Battlefield 5 in the EA and Origin Access Vault, and through EA Access on PlayStation 4 when it launches next month. Is that everything?
I think that pretty much covers it. I guess you can probably stay down here with them on the adults table, whatever.
А уже нельзя напоминать там создание охотника.
Yeah, I'm Julia Hardy.
And I'm Freeman.
And if you're in the Los Angeles area, be sure to come and visit us in person at EA Play. Goodbye.
Блять. Да. RUS-afin. Ну-ка, белый. Че, белого думаешь? Ну-ка. Или серый? Да пусть серый. Ладно, пусть серый. Короче, фиг с ним. Я не знаю, какой лучший из них. Какой больше нравится. Тут не поймешь. Ладно. Что это за ботва? Какой еще узор? Мех. Че, уже показали Battlefield? Заходи на стрим потом, Гер, там сейчас фифу будут у меня на втором стриме. Нихуя чебурашка, вот он, блядь. Чебурнет завезли. Или вот так сделать, блядь. Или оригинальные. Какие уши ему сделать? Вот оригинальные вот эти оставить? Или вот эти, или вот эти? Можно вот этот поставить. Я куплю 20-й бесплатно. Да ты все купишь, блядь. Весь этот PlayStation Store уже года 3-4 скупаешь.
So many new maps, updates, and a new theater of war. I guess
Бля, это вообще ржать, да.
Vacation with everybody. That's what they're doing. That's what I call a Battlefield show, everybody. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Greg Miller.
А эти чё? Ну это тоже прикольно. И те прикольные.
Play where fans are getting hands-on with some amazing new content. If you're in LA and you're not at EA Play, what are you doing?
E3 starts tomorrow. You have
nothing to.
На прямой. Так. Можно так, не знаю даже. Арматура. Тут много чего можно сказать, я же пропускаю многие вещи. Ха, одежда, блядь. Цвет можно поменять.
Give me the Battlefront journey from last year. You guys have learned a lot.
Sure, yeah, so...
Хуя повар, блядь, в белом фартуке.
Delivered the new planet, Clone Wars. We deliver a bunch of new prequel heroes and villains that players really enjoy.
Чё на него одеть-то,
Finally, we
блядь?
wrapped it up with
delivering
a new way to play PvP with capital supremacy. It's a mode where you
можно черный, можно белый.
take out capital ships.
Можно серый, чтоб сливался,
is
блядь.
really happy. It's growing every month.
Yeah, that's what you were telling me yesterday during rehearsals, right? Is the fact that the community is getting bigger, right? They're responding to the changes and you're listening to them.
Yeah. No, this is the perfect time to join. It's, you know, like our subreddit is full of love, and it's just a joy to be working for them.
So you've already announced some new stuff this week. What is it?
Пиздец какой-то.
Yesterday we
Я не
announced
могу.
a community that will be delivering for this month. Capital supremacy is coming to the planet of Naboo, the city of Theed, so urban combat is finally getting to be experienced in that mode. We're also introducing 2 new reinforcements, the Separatist Droideka, which we've been teasing for a long while, so happy to finally have that one coming. And to combat that, we're introducing a new vehicle, the TX.
Первый самый нормальный, по-моему.
To finally bring the fight to the Separatist Alliance.
Bring balance, right?
Bring balance, for sure.
You also announced some new skins. What are those?
Yeah, so new appearances are coming. A couple of new Clone Wars aliens headlined by the General
Когда вообще вкурились, что ли, игру делали? Получен урон.
during the early days of the Clone Wars in the TV show.
And that's my thing.
Нормально.
About last EA Play starting to bring in more Clone Wars stuff. Right now, you're a year later,
Still here.
more Clone Wars. Why do you think people have such an attachment to Clone Wars?
Part of it is nostalgia, like we all grew up watching it, but I think it's also because how the TV show really just enhanced and continue to explore more lore and let the personalities of the prequel heroes and characters really shine.
Okay. What to you is the future of Star Wars Battlefront 2?
So we also announced that the next planet that we're going to, it's another Clone Wars planet. It's the alien planet.
Да глаза можно, в принципе, ладно оставить.
In the Frostbite engine, it's going to look pretty fantastic. And we also that planet will be
Поехали. Пилот Семен такой. Сейчас еще имя кота. Я уже забыл, как называл. Я, наверное, помню, как называл, блядь, его.
What about the new
А может и не так.
Are you bringing any of the new trilogy stuff? Are we going anywhere? What's happening? Tell me. Just spoil it right here. EA Play 2019.
So we consider Battlefront to be the greatest hits of Star Wars, where you get to play the most iconic heroes and villains and characters from all the
Беляш RUS-афина, блядь. Я посмотрю, там все равно никто не смотрит так. Я пока временно уберу, пока там это отчет идет, сейчас верну. Ну, на втором стриме. Я сейчас найду стрим по этому. Я там вообще угорал в бетке. Слету готов, беляш RUS-афина, блядь. Я, блядь, беляшек на.
EA Play if we didn't get into a few different things. Alex, Golden Boy Mendez is going to be hitting the football pitch with FIFA 20, and we'll be digging into that reveal trailer that dropped this morning with some very special guests that will tell you more about the newest way to play FIFA, Volta Football.
Ну ты чё тупишь-то? Так-то там камера нормально показывает. Вот только ее надо вот так надо сделать как-то, я не знаю. Сейчас посмотрим. Нифига, да, был стрим, он нихера там просмотров. Много народу-то было на стриме. Сейчас посмотрю в бетку, когда я играл. Во, там такую деваху прикольную сделал. Сейчас заново будем пересоздавать, блядь. Я сейчас смотрю. Или кого я там сделал? Я сейчас смотрю, просто реально прикольно там. Персонажи. Мини RUS-афин, блядь. Давай мини RUS-афин, блядь. Так кем я начал играть тогда? Чё, давай заново? Взлету, говорит, готов. А чё? Это же элемент, вот это же геймплей. Блять, тебе уже жалко его тебя кидать. Такого челика создал нормального. Я не помню, как делал. Я сейчас посмотрю, может, бетки соображу, может, что-то типа готового брал. Не, ну тоже нормально, можно какую-нибудь прикольную сделать.
What's going on, FIFA fans? I'm Golden Boy coming it to you live.
Тут такая, наверное, есть на выбор, ну-ка.
Here at EA Play. Now, I had a blast actually hosting a FIFA Ultimate Team Champions Cup a few weeks back.
Убрали, что ли? Или есть? Во! Вот я так делал. Я сейчас смотрю, там то же самое у меня на стриме. Вообще, вот это поворот. И мне кажется, камеру, что ли, поближе надо или что-то такое сделать. Далековато чуть-чуть. Вот так. Просто продолжим, как в бетке было, примерно. Ты создавал, хуям все нахуй, блядь. Не, ну серьезно. Они сами эту бодягу делают. Бери девушку, блядь. Почему нельзя резко менять перса и продолжать? Все то же самое сохраняется. Быстро там член пришили, отшили там, как-то так. В бетке все тоже. Я сейчас даже включу, что там было тогда на том стриме. Сейчас ржать будете. Ну там на 2 стримах будет слышно. Ой, ребят.
Кого взять-то, сука? Мужика брать или?
Не знаю. Я и так пробую.
Или вот это. Да,
вот
это.
Пройти, а потом поменять.
Я хочу вот такое, мне нравится.
Мы тут с Олегом, что ли, сидели, блядь?
Вроде лицо. Ну тут все меняется, да. Создавать нельзя пока, да? Только просто готовых, да, выбирать?
Готовые.
Это потом создавать, да, можно будет в полной версии?
Ну вот, если...
Я, короче, что-то вообще никакущий. Вроде...
Хорошо.
О, смотрите.
Слушай, такой пиздатый, задержки и пошли.
Мяу-мяу.
Мяу, да, там классно сделано вообще.
Да, это круто.
Бля, прикольно вообще.
Там можно было замес главного персонажа, потом на 4-ке...
Это Олег еще, да, в тусе был в этот момент, смотрю.
Как?
Котика я не поменял, по-моему. Так, ладно. Вот, короче, это она. Была. Что-нибудь поменяем, все равно. Все по новой. Не, прическа мне вот это нравится, круто выглядит. Так. Хлопай ресницами и взлетай. Так. А, да, E3 включить. Во, смотрите, смотрите. Сейчас будет прикол на стриме. На том будет слышно, по крайней мере. Где этот персонаж имя-то?
Change палика.
Блять.
PS2 выходила? 3-4 на X.
Да, 3-4 на V.
Что-то мы там обсуждали, да.
Подписываемся, ставим лайки, кто там. Подписываемся, ставим.
Да.
А на русском мини написать?
Ну,
он мини RUS-афин, просто едишь я пишу. Я вообще там убитый сидел. Ну, стрим-то не лагает. Сейчас надо E3 включу. Там сейчас это продолжится. Про 2 стрима одновременно, а еще персонажа 2 часа создавать. Это вообще...
А, так это применяется. Короче. Что они делают здесь?
Ты когда стримил? Гейбранд, что со звуком? Да все нормально со звуком. Все норм. 17-го года, ни хера себе. 1,5 года назад. Вот это мощь. Так, ладно. Тут что-то я смотрю, вроде это... Пошел футбол на втором стриме, ребят. Е3 стримлю, ну там, не знал как. Короче, все, там, смотрите. Захват окна я сделал.
So you just play with the numbers you've got. If there was 3v3, fine. If it was 5 sides, not a problem. So what's great is that's Volta, being able to play 3v3.
Ну, все там, если что, все работает.
5v5, playing with goalkeepers, playing without goalkeepers, you know, playing in a cage like this or playing futsal. You know,
чем мы собираем здесь? Какие брови? Нормально все у него с бровями. Смотрите, это выпучеглазая.
Or you can be really skillful with the ball, like you know, like these guys are being.
Да и нос нормальный. Мне кажется, вот такой сделать нос.
Volta football is such a diverse game.
Да, они почти одинаковые.
Around the world, streets is their stadium. So for you guys, like, what are some of the
Можно,
fundamental
конечно,
things
поменять.
that you take away from the streets? And what translates to the stadiums? Small-sided games, three versus three, 5-a-sides. I grew up in this environment. I think it enables you definitely to be able to deal with people 1v1 because in a game in a stadium, in front of thousands of people, you're going to have to deal with someone 1v1 like this with bigger spaces.
Да, это одно и то же, по-моему. 2 раза просто прилепили. Да, милый беляш такой. Да, классно. Ну, как они вот хотя бы рисуют неплохо. Так, подожди. Губы. Ну, сосать она все равно в игре не будет, поэтому без разницы, какие губы делать. Так. По умолчанию нормально.
And it translates to, you know, the stadiums. And for Volta, that's kind of how we built the gameplay experience. And so we're really excited about what we can, you know,
не, можно вот этот выбрать, смотри. Вот этот. Вот так. Рот можно поменять. Расположение, чё, блядь? Расположение рта можно сделать другое? В смысле? Ниже, выше, я думал, у него рот будет в другой стороне находиться. Там нужно и нос вот этот потоньше. Блять, да, вот так. Нос. Рот. Подожди, рот-то. Не-не-не. Нос. Блять.
You can have tattoos, no tattoos. You can play with trainers. A lot of the time as well is like it's not only.
Да, короче, заебало. Борода, сука, я не могу, борода. Бороду тебе сейчас сделаем. А ничего там курили вообще просто. E3, вон, футбол смотришь у меня на стриме, Тайгер? Борода, сука. Такой, девочка такая, с сюрпризом, блядь. Во! Все, готово, блядь. Я сейчас скриншот даже сделаю. Вот так еще можно приблизить. Смотрите, как красотулька, блядь. Во, смотрите, во! Да, даже пальчики оближешь. Блядь, не, вот так скриншот сделаем. Все, я сделал. Вот такая милая, тут бац, борода нахуй резко вырастает, и все, и ГГ. Можно легкую такую, с небольшим подвохом сделать, как хочешь, блядь.
Thanks, Alex. It's great to be here.
Give it up for Sam.
Thank you.
Макияж у них у всех есть.
All right. Pleasure to have you here, my friend. Now, here's the deal. I knew this coming into this.
Сука.
When they asked me to do this game, I was like, listen, is going to be a tricky one, right? Because FIFA has a very passionate community. I know this. I experienced this firsthand when I hosted that FUT Champions Cup. And you and I, we talked a lot about how important it's been for you to engage with the audience, with the fans, with the community on FIFA 20's development. So why don't we dive into that?
Я не понимаю, как понять.
And how the community played a role in making this game a reality for you.
Синяки, что ли, блядь, под глазами?
Community feedback is a big deal for us. The
Это то,
combination
что
of community
появится?
feedback and football itself is what inspires us
Вы что-нибудь
every
понимаете
year
разницу?
to keep innovating and to create the most authentic and fun experience we can. And we know we have a big community, so this year we actually talked to over 3,000 players, from pro players to new players, casual players, hardcore players. And because we know this is a two-way conversation, we released an important pitch notes article at the end of May, where we explain a little bit more about how we approach community feedback. So we listen to things like shooting inconsistencies or AI defending. And this feedback, together with our drive to create a more authentic football experience, led us to develop a new feature set that comes together as football intelligence.
Okay, all right, so catchphrases are all well and good, right? But let's dive into this, right? Because I want to be able to dive deeper into what all this means for the player. What does football intelligence mean for the folks that are going to be playing in a few months?
Sure, football intelligence is a combination of features that improve the three main components of the match. On the ball, off the ball, and the ball itself. This year we're innovating in those three areas. On the ball, we're enhancing one-on-one moments by giving you attacking and defending tools. Off the ball, with a re-architected game flow, we're giving players more time and space on the ball. And for the ball itself, we have a brand new ball physics system that elevates the authenticity on every touch.
Okay, so you mentioned off the ball first. That's something that, you know, I'm assuming you're talking about computer control players there. And this is a big topic within the community, how those players interact with you when you're playing the game. So, yeah, I mean, what is off the ball? What does that mean?
Мне кажется, четвертое вот это.
So off the ball, if there's something that is really going to change how the game plays, is there
Это, короче, саб-2, мур-мур-мур-мур. Я ламповая тян.
And create more one-on-ones.
Все, короче, да. Кого мы делаем? Сейчас сделаю персонажа на меч, не сможет держать. Че, четвертое, да, по-моему? Ламповый беляж, блядь. Смотри, что. Мне кажется, вот это больше всего подходит.
Okay, all right. So you really want to like influence the player to be engaged in that process. And I know it seems like throwing questions out here, but you know, because I'm curious, I'm really interested, right? When I
четвертое, оно спокойное такое, но как бы типа милое, да? Одежда.
Is there what extra space is being created with this player-controlled approach?
Yes, first of all,
так,
the
мы полегче делаем.
allows us to encourage
Девушка,
smart
полегче
technical
делаем. Так.
build-up based on skill. So when you score a goal, you feel like you really worked for it. And because you mentioned space, yes, spacing is actually one of the biggest benefits of this system. You will see how your teammates spread around the pitch in a more authentic way, allowing you to read the game better and also giving you new ways for you to create your own scoring chances. And visually, just the game looks much more.
Я не могу, это вообще что за игра?
Way more helpful for me, because Lord knows I need that. All right, which I think,
Там хоть видно, да, меня? Вон помашите ручкой, второй стрим идет.
As I'm playing this game, what new tools do I have?
Да, кстати, одну секунду, я там захват окна отключу, сейчас быстро проверю.
And now that we're encouraging those moments,
У меня
we're
все
also
робит.
giving players the tools to make sure those moments are in their control. So there's four
Да,
features that I
фу,
wanna
слава
talk about.
богу, все
Composed
робит.
finishing, strafe dribbling, control tackling, and the new penalty kicks and free kicks.
All right, so 4 big topics.
Yeah.
Let's just dive into this. Composed finishing, what do you mean by that?
Sure. We received feedback from the community regarding the difficulty to finish in front of goal.
Okay.
So in FIFA 20, with the new composed finishing, you're going to experience more clinical and consistent.
Здрасте! О, привет, Некачан!
One with the keeper, for example.
Два стрима идет, ты поняла, да?
Let's say a volley from outside of the
Потому
box,
что, короче, ну, типа Е3, но мне как бы не интересно там Battlefield, FIFA, я могу что-то, если увижу, гляну. Вот.
We also listen to feedback about time finishing. And
Кого
we
мы
are
делаем?
very confident that the changes that I just mentioned to the fundamentals
можно
of shooting,
приблизить,
in
посмотреть.
addition to some
Ну что,
tweaks
прикольно
that we're
же.
doing to the actual time finishing
Капком красиво
mechanic,
рисует,
are going to
молодцы.
give you a more satisfying shooting
Памперсы
experience,
какого цвета
whether you time your
будут?
shot or not. We are actually just releasing another pitch notes article about this topic. If you want to know
Так, раз она светлая, она Белоснежка будет, короче. Можно даже назвать ее Белоснежкой, блядь. И 7 гномов! Это правда, Форево какой-то такой долбило, помните? Был. Я вам потом скину Белоснежки и 7 гномов. Там разные приколы есть. Здрасте, как это 2 эфира? Как это, говорит, как это 2 эфира? Как коричневого, чтоб не палевно, коричневого, чтоб не палевного, не-не-не. Ставим лайки, ребят, не забываем. Я не могу просто. Я просто комменты оставлю, чтобы мне видеть, пока потом их уберу. 7 гномов раз. Почему в той камере какой-то... Я не могу, когда через телефон или сбоку, как-то в камере как будто все криво, вот как-то все... Я не знаю, почему так получается, как будто у него так все есть. Тут-то нормально все. Телефона также бывает, я не знаю, там надо видеть, чтобы прямо камера была. Кажется, все какое-то квадратное, какое-то, я не знаю, короче. Фиг его знает. Так, поняла. Рад тебя видеть. Просто мало заходишь на стримы. И что я хотел сказать-то? Я уже даже забыл, тебя Аня же, да, зовут? Аня, да? Или нет? Ну, Аня, короче, есть еще. Подожди, или Таня? Аня? Аня. Я сейчас запутаюсь уже. Напиши, потому что что-то как-то редко тебя видно в последнее время. Так, мы что делаем? Можно розовые или белые? Какие лучше? Может, типа девушки делаем. Что лучше идет? Давайте, подсказываем, ребят. По цвету ей белые подходят, по цвету волос. И розовые тоже. И Сережа тоже, или мамку любят все. Давайте, что делаем? Блин, 2 часа. Так, беленький, ничего так.
And you swing your right stick and then you see the trajectory being created, and that's the cool part.
So for like us FPS gamers out there, maybe that's something that I can actually be good at. Like hit with the right stick. That's awesome.
И тот, да, подходит.
On the ball, talked off the ball, but the ball. That is the most essential part of.
Это одного цвета. Не?
We have a brand new ball physics system,
Стопе.
and the ball is at the center of every match. And the innovation
Если
that
одного
we're bringing
цвета,
to the ball
то...
this year just gives you a more authentic experience in general.
Yeah.
So we rewrote how the ball behaves on every player contact, on every bounce, on every interaction, and how spin affects the trajectory of a shot, pass,
ну можно
or
белый,
cross.
потом если что поменяется.
Сука.
Ну смотри, белый внутри, да? А это чем отличается? А это снаружи. Блять, а что полностью нет однотипных? Нет, так ты смотри. Можно вот так сделать. Можно вот так. Ты видишь, что у них отличается цвет наоборот. А можно вот так, короче. А можно, чтобы именно внутри белые были? Или розовые? Как лучше? Второй вот этот, да, вариант. Ты понял, да? Ну, как не суть. И так, как бы. Ну, почему нельзя полностью?
One of them is pace. We know that sometimes slower defenders can catch up with faster dribblers.
Так, голос не подходит.
In FIFA 20, it doesn't mean that the entire game is going to be based on player speed.
Японские.
But it just means that
может, на облачен английский проверить. Я могу поменять потом. Стринги пусть розовые были, а шорты белые можно. Блин. Там что-то опять разговаривают весь E3. Что они там говорят такое? Сейчас я послушаю. Хуйню какую-то говорят, сказали, пошел нахуй, блядь. Иди японщину свою играть.
Text will still find a way. Well, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Now, when can players get their hands on FIFA 20?
So it's going to be September 27th.
Okay.
And there's some good news.
Звуки
If you have
точно
EA
какие-то.
access, you're subscribed to
Первый
EA
не
access, you can
подходит.
get hands-on September
Второй получше.
19th.
Wow. Okay. And then, of course, EA access coming to PS4.
Exactly. PS4 fans will also be able to play FIFA September 19th.
All right, look at that there. And of course, all those details can be found online, so don't forget about that. It is a hot day out here. We've been talking FIFA. I've been having a blast. Sam, thank you so much, man. Guys, give it up for Sam. Awesome. Now, don't forget, if you're in LA, come down to EA Play, try out FIFA 20 for yourself, or come watch some great street football competition at our custom Volta pitch. Keep an eye out, because the FIFA team has a lot more to come between now and September.
Такое аниме эдишн голос.
Pitch Notes platform. You get more info on gameplay,
Да, подходит, да.
pro clubs, Volta,
Так, это уже
and because we all know you want to talk about it, FIFA Ultimate Team. So keep an eye out for those. I'm Golden Boy. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.
Это ничего еще вроде. Бля, я сильпай. Ну вот этот нормальный. Выебли что ли ты по звуку-то? Какой лучше? 16-й? Ты не хитайся, картинку отключить. Мне 16-й, по-моему, больше. Ага, скачал. Пойдем еще на охоту. Чё, 16-й оставляем? Ча, да, кожаные. Чё, вот так будем? Да? Снижение получения способности, начав игру. Вот. Блядь, я не могу. Чё мы еще не сделали? Да пойдет, говорит. Девчая.
You just saw all the news on FIFA 20, and in a moment, Golden Boy will be talking with Daily Show host and super fan Trevor Noah about the exciting things we just saw. Do you think it's weird that Golden Boy gets to talk to Trevor Noah and not me?
How are you?
Hey, well, you know what? Get out of here.
Можно Юну сделать.
Jeez. But first, we've got a very
Какие
special
глаза
message
сделаем?
about EA's Play to Give campaign, so let's check it out.
Hey everyone, if you're watching this video, chances are you've likely seen or even personally experienced harassment when playing online games. In fact, 57% of players say they've been bullied or threatened online. We need to change that.
Absolutely. Games are for everyone. And the good news is we can all do something about it.
Да не, пусть как есть, да? Нет? Или
$1
белые тоже глаза сделать, надо наркоманка у
We're all
нас.
about bullying prevention and inclusion in games. Ditch the label, Pacer, in the United Nations He for She.
You can also help. Go to the link below,
Какие берем?
ea.com/playtogive to learn more about these charities. On their websites, they have advice on what you can do if you're being bullied or how you can help others who are. You can also donate. Any amount you can contribute really makes a difference to these nonprofits.
With the help of Play to Give donations last year, these charities achieved some pretty cool things. He for She was able to expand its message of gender inclusivity in gaming to people around the world. Ditch the Label was able to help an additional 10,000 kids who are suffering from
Синий
abuse.
самый
And Pacer,
красивый же цвет. Но так я вот обычно синий сюда и беру, тут белый что-то прикольный какой-то.
Everyone. When we work together, we can make games a space where everyone feels safe and included.
Enjoy the rest of EA Play.
Там такой Артем написал, сидят какие-нибудь девахи, обиделись. Синий же, самый красивый же цвет глаз, таки, сука. Ха-ха.
What's going on, everybody? Golden Boy here at EA Play once again, and just so you know, it's always good to give back to a great cause. You can find out more info about Play to Give online. Now, everybody, welcome to the EA Play stage. The host of the Daily Show, FIFA superfan Trevor Noah.
Можно, в принципе, мы без обид еще.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming out.
Так, ладно, чё?
You know, when they
Пофиг,
told me
оставляем,
about
много
this, so
чего
Greg
можно.
obviously very salty he didn't get to do this interview. Stuck it, Greg. So I understand you are a massive fan of FIFA.
Well, I'm not a FIFA fan. FIFA is my full-time job, and then
Блять, сейчас мы будем угорать над персонажем.
That's pretty much me.
Interesting.
Yeah, when you already play
day.
FIFA, you don't say that you're a fan. That's just what you do.
That's fair.
Like Raheem Sterling is not a fan
Блять, я не знаю, что
of
делать.
Manchester City. He plays for the team. I play FIFA professionally. That's
Я
what I
сейчас
do.
реально, если я сейчас так назову, это будут ржать.
It's kind of crazy for a guy who hosts a show called The Daily Show that you play FIFA on the daily, and yet you have to work, and yet that's not your full-time job.
Luckily, there's night. There's nighttime as well. You gotta allocate your time properly.
Okay,
that's what you do.
Trevor
Time management.
Yeah, that is.
Нельзя.
So who's your favorite team again?
Who's my favorite team? My team.
Who's your
That's what Ultimate Team is all about.
Белоснежка,
Oh, really?
RUS-афин.
Yeah. Okay, really?
Я не
Cool.
хочу
Really?
убирать
That's-
часть
I'm
ника
gonna go and support one team
своего.
when I can create the best team ever.
В смысле?
I feel like you just
Вообще
don't
он
wanna draw any,
поудалялось.
battle lines
Oh
here.
no. When it comes to the English Premier League.
Подожди, а там мини RUS-афин влезал, да?
You know, I'm excited for what they did. Yeah. Pain and Kiev, join out.
Беляшнежка, Беляшнежка. Кстати, да, давай Беляшнежка. Блять.
But in the game, my team
Беляшнежка, да.
Okay, so
Я же хотел Беляшный
who's
писать.
like your big player on your team, on your ultimate team?
Беляш.
It changes depending on what card comes out. So for me right now, Syria Gomez,
Блядь.
small little man, does major things. One of my favorite players in the game. I know this is a weird one, right back Almeida, one of my favorite
Можно
players.
вот так
Just like, I
как-нибудь.
like playing with weird characters that no one else is playing with.
Как красиво это
Everyone out there is going to be
написать
playing with
через
like
одну
92
букву.
Vieira. Everyone's going to be trying to play
Я
with
что-то ору.
bullets in the middle. And it's just like, who can you play with? Alan Napoli, one of the best players you can play with in
Пиздос,
FIFA.
блядь.
Mark my words. Going-
Но они
going
сами
there.
придумали это. Я
Yeah.
что,
You
виноват?
just gotta get like the weird players that no one else
Yeah.
likes, and then like when you meet them with your team, they don't know who
RUS-афин
the
не
players are, they
помещается.
don't know how they play, and that's what makes
RUS-афин
very
должен
much an amazing game for me,
поместиться.
is the customization.
Я его всегда
Dude,
пишу.
I tell you right now,
Обычно
blown
просто
away
RUS-афин
and very
пишу.
impressed. By the way,
Подумать
Trevor,
как-то
just
надо.
dropping the knowledge out there.
thank you.
Trevor, I
Беляшнежка.
know this was a brief one, but I want to take a
Нормально
second
же,
to talk about the EA play, my friend. It's
Беляшнежка.
been a
I'm
blast.
excited, man.
And, you know, FIFA 20 is playable here, and we have to have a match. I think you and we have to have a match.
Well, we won't have a match. I will school you.
Okay.
There won't be a match.
Okay. Yeah.
We can play together,
Yeah.
and then I will teach you FIFA.
Я не
I
знаю,
gotta set
сколько там.
myself
Даже
up for
так
that
не
one. All right,
помещается.
well, Greg, back to you, buddy.
In a moment, Adam Rank is taking us on a deep
Прикинь.
dive on all kinds of new features coming to Madden 20. But first, power up your exosuits, freelancers, because we're talking Anthem. And to help
Так
me
оно
get through this one,
полностью?
I'm joined by Anthem live service lead producer Ben Irving. Hey, Ben.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming. I can't believe you're really here. The subreddit flipped out. I flipped out. Kind of funny games.
Какое
Day.
имя
No
там?
Anthem at EA Play. What's happening?
Что вообще получилось, блядь? Я его переделать смогу, это имя? Беляшнежка, RUS-афин.
For us this year is working with our influencers and game changers. We have our new update called the Cataclysm on our
Ничего,
public
оставляем
server,
имя.
and
Я просто не знаю,
our
как это
time
бодяга
here this
получилось.
weekend is really
Оно
about
точно
talking to them,
поместилось?
getting feedback from all our players, so we can make that a great game update.
Блядь, они...
You got the market.
Мне не нравится, как они сделали. А, вообще, что ли, не помещается? Смотри.
4 months for Anthem. It's been an interesting 4 months. What have you guys learned? What are you pivoting? What's happening?
Натуре. Что делать, Артем? Возможно, все пропадает, все, что выше, видишь? Даже Беляшнежка не помещается.
Really trying to get this PTS game update out, making sure instead of us saying to players, hey, this is what we think is really exciting, just give them the game update and say, you can tell us what are the things that you do like and the things that you don't like. I'm really trying to pivot more into that so that we can learn more from what the players want.
That's what I found so fascinating when we were talking earlier, right? Is the fact that the
Просто
test server
Беляш,
is
видимо,
there for people to
написать.
get in, and you guys don't want to be like telling people what's cool. You want to start building this game.
Да я не знаю, это нечестно.
You know, it doesn't matter what we think.
Но я так думаю.
They're the ones playing the game, so if they love it, great. And if they don't, they'll tell us the feedback, and we'll do our best to address it.
So everybody can get into the public test server right now?
Yeah, it's available on PC right now. If you have access to Anthem, you can download the game and play it. If you happen to be somewhere near the venue, feel free.
Короче, какая-то хуйня будет с обрезанным именем. Я не виноват. Да чекну сейчас. Так. Сейчас чекну, ребят, пишем. Что там, Е3, все что ли? Опять умерло, блядь? Где там скрин-то? Уведомления. Мне просто через ПК сейчас и телефон неудобно. Я начну, тебя приглашу. Так, что тут у нас? Блядь. Это что за бодяга? Это мужик или кто, блядь? Ну теперь точно белого котика берем. Так, Артем, вспоминай. Если что-то я забуду.
We have Adam Rank bringing you an exclusive first look at Madden gameplay with deep dives into the new X Factor abilities, face of the franchise, and more.
А, он запомнил, что ли? Блять, наверное, я стер наоборот. Какие глаза? Ну, либо вот такие, да, либо такие. Но здесь можно и такие сделать, раз мы за эту играем. Давай здесь такие оставим. Со злыми. Можно и так сделать, да.
What is up, Madden fans? I am your host, Adam Rank.
Хвост.
Nobody. One person applause break. I wanted a bigger pop than Trevor Noah, but that's okay. I'm still stoked to be here live from EA Play here in Los Angeles. Now, back at the NFL Draft, we revealed a ton of new features coming to Madden 20. Since then, we've been asking what you, the fans, want to see. Well, guess what? We've heard those results, and they were overwhelmingly clear. You guys want rank in the game. I'm in the game!
Что-то пропустил я, по-моему.
I'm not in the game. I'm sorry. No, we got gameplay. We're going to give you actual gameplay. That's coming up in just a moment. We'll be bringing you your first look in Madden gameplay.
Блин, я не могу с этого.
But right now up front, we're going to do a quick recap of 5 awesome new features coming to Madden 20 and show you even more details. Let's open things up with Face of the Franchise, the brand new career campaign that allows you to create a... You can pop for that. Yeah, that's cool.
Без доспеха будет.
It's a cool feature.
Он нас всего с лопатой, да. Чё, оставляем? Можно много чего поменять. Злой такой. Че? А мои что-то глаза меняли, нет? Не, по-моему. Ну пусть, короче, так. Все, по-моему, да, готово. Вроде бы. Саперка такой. Больше ничего, да, не делали? Че за котва, да? Фон еще поменять можно.
You have to make sure that you're just evolving and never being satisfied with where you're at coming into the league. It seems like every single year there's some different guy that's just faster and stronger and bigger. And so you have to find different ways to get better. And those are the guys that find ways to win every single year from college to come into the league. And as my career
Вообще круто.
better and better. The approach from each play and recognize what you have to do to have success.
Мне ночной нравится.
The first time I ever ran out the tunnel.
Какой фон? А зачем это? Это просто посмотреть? Фига себе, вообще заморочились.
Oh wow, Patrick Mahomes. Give it up. He's amazing. He's an amazing quarterback. He's living the journey that you'll be taking on in face of the franchise. And joining me right now is Madden Community Manager Israel Cruz, a.k.a. Agent K. To give us a little more information on face of the franchise as well as some of the other exciting features that are coming to the game. What are you doing?
Hey, Adam, it's great to be, you know, you look a little crispy up top, and you know, me too. So I brought you one.
Может, так сделать?
You know, kind of doing that way.
А она так тоже, да, не помещалась.
We're a 7 3/4. Although there's a guy in a Khalil Mack jersey. Take off the Chiefs cap. Put this on.
Hey, there you go.
Don't give away those secrets.
You got to protect the noggin, man. You got to protect the noggin.
Hey,
it's
good
to see
you
too. Thank you so much.
Бесит,
you know, over the
сука.
last few
Тут
weeks,
коротко.
we've been talking about Madden
Где надо, они не сделали.
Our community has been
Почему?
really engaged, and we've been asking them questions. What do you want to see here at EA Play? And this is the culmination. We took their feedback. We're going to talk a little bit about those things. And regarding Face the franchise, our players wanted to see an NFL draft experience, kind of like what's going on.
Павлика, чё? Введите имя вашего Павлика написано. Павлика, ха-ха. Чё там, что-то новое будут на стриме показывать? Я смотрю на втором. Беляш, тут что я хотел? Мини-RUS-афин.
From a couple of years ago, still looming large though. So be cool with that. Well, listen, don't get mad at me. Just stop Vince Young.
Подожди, Павлик такой, да. Что написать здесь? Мини-RUS-афин или... Подожди, у меня другие мысли были. Пашкет, блядь. Беляш RUS-афин или мини-RUS-афин. Еще можно, подожди, какая-то мысль была. Мы же за Белоснежку играем. Белоснежка и гном RUS-афина, нет.
Kind of dynamic challenges into the game that help you improve your player and their ratings week to week. So that's pretty awesome. But you said it earlier.
Какие-то варианты есть у кого-то? Что-то у меня из головы все повылетало. Беляш-код, блядь, Беляш-кнот, блядь. Все, блядь, я не знаю, давай внутри, блядь. Беляш-код.
Search the web, you'll find those. But we also have a franchise deep dive blog that details everything out coming to franchise in Madden 20.
Okay, for all the play callers and armchair coaches, what else can they
Не влезет, да, тоже?
Like real estate, it's like location, location, location. People want playbooks, playbooks, playbooks.
Of course.
Now this year in Madden 20, we're having RPOs coming into the game, which are broadcast options, which is great.
Я даже не знаю, как это. Не все поместится, это понятно. Начать играть с персонажем, да.
Right here we have out of the Raiders playbook a unique formation, which is actually called.
Там он уже регби какие-то показывает или еще что-то на втором стриме. Смотрите, какую-то хуйню, короче, крутят. Они сами не понимают, что.
Our players are excited about that, but what I'm excited about is that throughout the course of the season, we're going to go ahead and evolve those playbooks, and as things happen in the NFL, we're going to bring that stuff to the NFL.
Yeah, I see the one Derek Carr fan out there was very excited to see that Raiders playbook, and I know that we've got a lot of, I'm sorry, 2 Raider fans. I can't identify you without it. Hey, listen. I'm talking to Israel. Here's the thing. Now, we've got a lot of Madden Ultimate Team fans in the house. Am I right? Yeah, they want to know more about the content that you're going to be bringing to the table. Tell us a little bit more about those Ultimate missions.
Yeah, so Ultimate missions are great. A lot of times our Madden Ultimate Team players, when they
Они так не по-детски, сразу 5 литров бочонки на.
So one of the things this year that we're trying to do is provide them kind of a guide and information hub. So then when they log in, they're not spending all that time looking at different areas. They can get the player items that they want for their team to make the best squad possible. Hey, I heard that. So one of the things that's absolutely great, let's say Khalil Mack has an amazing game on Sunday. You know, you log into Madden, you log into Madden Ultimate Team, you want to be able to find it. So basically, we're going to go ahead and provide you that information guide, that step-by-step process, so you can get that item on your team.
Now, the Khalil Mack fan sitting here loves hearing that. The guys, the 2 Raider fans over here, not so much, whatever. We appreciate what you guys, I know, that's talk about the Rose Bowl being too soon. Yeah, we love the Raiders. I love John Gruden, what he's done for our team. Now, the most thing that I'm most excited for, though, is the Superstar X-Factor abilities. These make the Superstars play like Superstars.
Но они же бухали, сидели.
Yeah, so our players have been asking us to go ahead and talk about these Superstar X Factors. The first one we're going to reveal is Alvin Kamara.
Здорово, Никит! Я создал перса, я тоже. Я начнется обучение и пройдем и вникнуть хотя бы надо в начало. Что-нибудь второй кто-нибудь стрим смотрит мощный? Беляснежка.
It's crazy. He's absolutely amazing out of the backfield, but he also has superstar abilities. So those superstar abilities are matchup nightmare. So basically, you're going to go ahead and have better opportunities to go ahead and catch the ball against linebackers and DBs, and also better route running. He's absolutely, and he also has running back apprentice. What running back apprentice does for him is that it allows him to have 4 additional hot anytime and pre-play adjustments.
Love that. Now, listen. Everybody who knows me knows I'm kind of a dumb guy, so can you explain the difference between zone abilities and superstar abilities?
Yeah, so for zone abilities, we talked about satellite. So what's going to happen is in-game, you're going to go ahead and get some in-game objectives on how to go ahead and get your player in the zone.
Это к ней обращаться. Правда, она пропала из виду. О, какой вид пиздатый был. О.
What that's going to allow you to do is that they're always available, they're always on, and not just that, but it brings like a unique, authentic feel to that specific player. So with Kamara, one of the things that we were actually showing right here is that it's going to allow him to do some amazing things out of the backfield.
It's just another level of authenticity. Is what everything.
Totally. I mean, our players have been asking us for a long time. They want the players to feel like superstars when they're on the field, and we want to give that to them.
Okay, now to help us get
Рывок это кратковременное. Ну не знаю, короче, по мне так это спринт.
I want everybody right now. This is serious. Put your hands together because joining us here on the stage here in just a moment is one of the best wide receivers on the planet from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Пока не дают, да, меню запускать. Где-то Вескера похоронили. Да, Вескера будешь искать. Смотри.
Give it up for Juju Smith-Schuster.
Раскупаться можно. Да, Рига. Ладно. А что делать-то, кстати? Карабкаться? В смысле? Нихуя, блядь, Человек-паук отдыхает. Человек-паук. Давайте видос Годзиллы, походу.
I'm loving it. It's awesome. It's a blessing to be here.
Нужно что-то поделать. Да что-то Гер быстро создал. Это, видать, твоего жанра игра. Хуя себе, Спайдер, я, блядь, 2 часа здесь небезопасно сюда. Полетела такая.
You had a monster year once again. You know, you're obviously one of the best players in the league. Kind of go through the thought process. When you're on the field, you're in zone, you see single coverage. What are you thinking?
When I see that one-on-one, it's the opportunity of me getting the ball, you know, knowing that the defense is coming and the quarterback has to put the ball a lot faster. And all I can think in my head is, like, catch the ball, get yak yards, score touchdowns, celebrations. Pretty much in my head, I was like, wow, like, let's make a play. Big plays.
Осторожней там, не упади.
Блять,
это что, со звонка? Так смешно.
In addition to getting all those yak yards, you're also known for wrestling away those jump balls. So it's no surprise to me that your zone ability is double me. Is it cool if we take a look?
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah, so what you guys are going to see right here, with like Juju said, once he gets in that single coverage and he is in the zone, there is no stopping him. The only way you're going to be able to stop him is to go ahead and double cover him. And at the end of the day, you know, it's a new meta to the game. If you want to stop Juju, you got to double cover him.
Well, first of all, you can't stop him. Let's just put that out there right now. What did you think? Do you think we nailed it? What do you think?
That's awesome. That's crazy. That's definitely something I see myself doing, you know. The double coverage, especially this year, it's going to be super exciting. And I just can't wait, you know, having an X factor. I can't wait to, you know, use it in the game, use myself in the game.
Are you ready to check it out? Are you excited to start playing?
Super excited.
All right, well, you're in luck because we've got Madden 20 right here at EA Play. You and Agent K can go try it out. Agent K, is there any way that our fans at home can maybe try this out as well?
Well, you know, I think a lot of people that are here are going to get a chance to check out our closed beta that's going to be happening.
Птичку, блядь, не жалко.
It's going to be happening on June 14th to 16th. But I believe over at the Madden booth we're giving out some codes.
Саня вообще в ахуе с этой игры. Там Electronic Arts такую хуйню показывают, вообще не могу. Вообще ни одной сюжетной игры, какой-то, блядь, мультиплеер один. А, ну да, сейчас
видно. We're going to give Juju some codes as well. We're also going to be sharing on social channels. Check that out. A lot of great information. You want some, Adam?
Do you mind?
Are you sure? All right, here you go. But no, it's actually awesome. But not just
that,
but we're going to work with Juju and give out codes on his channel. So again, tune into our social channels. All the information there about the closed beta happening on June 14th to June 16th. But since you're here, you guys can grab it early, download it, get ready for June 14th.
All right, thank you so much for coming out. Israel, Juju, go play the game. Go play the game. Give it a round of applause. Juju.
Что-то пиздят там на E3, я даже не знаю, ребята, если кто-то смотрит,
I don't know that you're going to get those back. I don't know if he's going to... All right, well, Juju's going to go get a taste of what Madden 20 is all about, but don't go anywhere, guys, because we've got even more Madden 20 gameplay to show you right now. Because please welcome to the stage our senior gameplay designer, Clint Oldenburg, put it together, everybody.
Графони подъехал. Mission complete.
Keep it going.
Вот он обучение, и резко живот начинает болеть.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for being here. Now we've seen those X Factor abilities, but I want to dig a little bit deeper. Tell me a little bit more about how they impact gameplay.
That's a great question.
Вот что нашла в палатке, нашла карту, ну или ее часть.
You to give me the right answer.
You got it.
Сила игра,
What are
однако.
some reasons you like to watch football?
Да ща, Гер, я обучение пройду.
That's a good
Или
one.
уже можно играть.
Anything else?
Oh, you know what? I like
Проводник,
watching
похоже, мы
superstars
где-то
play like
здесь.
superstars. When you have somebody
Мне
like Juju
вникнуть-то надо в
Smith-Schuster,
игру.
I want to see him make some big plays.
That's exactly right.
And sorry that you have to
Бросить
follow.
Якова с корабля.
Yeah, that was a hard
tough
assignment,
looking,
man.
by the way.
That was a really hard assignment.
Trevor
А то
Noah.
пиздеть будем, играть
Now
не
Clint,
начнем.
hey,
Yeah.
that's good. Yeah, give it up.
Yeah, so you mentioned superstars. The NFL is such a star-driven league. Madden is
Подойдите
no
к броннику,
different. We
отправьтесь в
set out
главный
a
штаб
creative vision this year to make
экспедиции.
our stars feel like stars. So we created this ability system known as Superstar X Factors. These abilities are going to bring authentic skills that make these guys feel unique and powerful so that every individual game is unique and game planned differently.
And that's what it's all about.
Как начинает живот болеть, прикиньте, вот частное чувство заболит.
Level of realism. Can we see some more X factors in action? Can we, you know, we talked about Mahomes at the start of the show. I'd love to see him go out there and do his thing if that's possible.
Yeah, we got
По-моему, в обучении примерно так же показывали.
Cover athlete. Bazooka is his zone ability. Now, to get it,
Начало
you have to
просто
do
тоже
an
было.
in-game objective. With Mahomes, you have to complete 4 passes of 30 yards or more, and once you get
Точнее, в
inside the
бетке
zone, denoted
обучение.
there by his X Factor icon, he can throw the ball further than anyone else in the game. His max pass distance is increased about 15 yards to about 80. You can bomb the thing.
Everybody's oohing and eyeing. I mean, that's what we see on Sunday. Now, you talked about the air yards. It's got to be air yards, right? Not dump off to Damian Williams?
Exactly. 4 passes of 30 yards or more. That's traveling in the air 30 yards, so the rack yards don't count.
And this all makes sense because obviously Mahomes has a hell of an arm, but can all quarterbacks make throws like that, or is this just exclusive to him?
Bazooka is exclusive to Patrick Mahomes. I mean, he's got the big arm. He's on record as throwing an 83-yard pass. We may be selling him a little bit short. But this is not a gimmick ability. These things are inspired by their real-life skills that make them special.
So that's his zone ability. Does he have any others?
Yes, he also has superstar abilities. As an X Factor, one of our better X Factors, he has a zone ability and then superstar abilities. We're going to break down his loadout here, right here.
Да подожди ты,
We
блядь.
got Escape Artist first. And as everyone knows, he's a dual-threat quarterback. Escape Artist gives him elite agility and speed when scrambling on passing plays. Looks like Mahomes, right? It's
yeah, it does. Unfortunately.
Хуя застал.
I mean, that's what he does. And then Dashing Deadeye gives him perfect passing accuracy when throwing on the run. So it's a nice little combo there. Perfect passing accuracy is the best accuracy you can
Она,
have
конечно,
in our game.
деревянная игра немного.
Yeah, red zone Deadeye. If you watched him last year, you know he was deadly in the red zone. When he's inside the 20-yard line, again, perfect passing accuracy. Lastly, no look Deadeye. I'm really excited about this one. He's going to have perfect accuracy. The only quarterback in the game at launch to have perfect accuracy on crossbody throws. Exclusive to him is the no-look signature Mahomes animation.
That's his signature look. That's exactly what he does every Sunday, and everybody gets upset about it. And this is the thing, though. I know Mahomes, I get it. He plays like a star.
Она какая-то бумажная.
This is kind of a lot.
Чуть-чуть деревянная, да.
If I'm on the other side of the ball, like, what can I do to stop him?
Now, you must play Madden, because that's a question our players are going to want to know.
It's frustrating.
It's a chess match. So just like in the NFL, the way to shut down a high-powered passing game is pass rush. The defense is going to have knockout conditions when these guys are in the zone. You're going to see here Mahomes with his X-Factor icon lit up. He's in the zone. Von Miller's going to sack him. The objective for the Broncos in this game, sack Mahomes, knock him out of the zone. So each team's going to have ways to counter each other.
So again, it's authentic football conditions, it's a chess match, it's all that stuff.
Exactly. And if you pull that objective off, you knock him out of the zone, then he has to go through his objectives again to get back into the zone.
All right, well, that's a little bit reassuring. I'm glad that there's some checks and balances that go along with all that stuff. But we all know, and I know you're an offensive guy, but defense wins championships. We've seen what the offense
Слушай, мне это E3 вообще не
Let's talk about the
нравится.
defensive side of the ball. You know who I want to see? One of the most incredible athletes in the NFL.
Они болтают то, что мне вообще не
Aaron
нравится.
Donald, what's he all about?
Yeah, I mean, Aaron
Donald
is scary. Yeah, give it up for Aaron Donald.
А вот иди на кризис
Aaron
третий.
Donald is scary. So I played offensive line when I played, and I knew I couldn't block him. That's why I'm sitting in this chair. So he's reflected pretty well. He's got his own ability called Fearmonger.
Okay.
What makes him special is when he gets in the zone, he can actually apply pressure penalties to the quarterback, even when he's engaged in a block. Typically, those penalties only occur when you're free rush. unblocked to the quarterback. He does it while he's blocked. We're going to take a look at some of these. He also has superstar abilities. You're going to see these in the video. There was the pressure penalty applied to the quarterback.
Right.
In addition to that, he has pass rush ability. That's a superstar ability that gives him quicker, faster pass rush shed moves as a pass rusher. And then under pressure, makes those to the throw power and throw accuracy of the quarterback more punitive. So he's a quite
because that's one of the things too. It's not necessarily, especially with somebody who's playing defensive tackle, it's not somebody who's always going out there and getting sacks. It's guys who are going out there and also pushing offensive linemen into the face of the quarterback.
Yeah, it lends itself to more strategy. You gotta know who you're playing against. You gotta know who you're playing with. Like I said, it's a chess match out there. One important note here with all the passing abilities. You said Mahomes seemed really powerful. Putting pressure on the quarter-back is
как я так чуть-чуть смотрю, там что-то болтает, а я поэтому даже без звука смотрю. Скорее всего, даже не смотрю, чем смотрю. Такого ассасина нету сзади. Спрятался, и тебя бы опять потеряли. Так я не могу просто.
Is that you've worked really hard to bring these guys' unique abilities to life and put their personalities out there. And that includes some custom animations. So what are some of the examples of these custom animations we're checking out?
These are super cool. We didn't want our superstars to just feel great. We want them to look great, too. The first place is quarterback, cover athlete Patrick Mahomes. We went out and captured these guys' signature passing animations. We have coverage for about 6 to 7 of the most popular quarterbacks in the game. We're going to continue to add to these throughout the year. Aaron Rodgers' quick release. Drew Brees, you know he's always fidgeting if you're a Saints fan. And it extends beyond quarterbacks. Everyone knows Zeke Elliott's feed me, getting the team in the zone. These animations, celebrations, throw styles, it's connect with your favorite players, connect with your superstars on the field.
Well, you saw, right when we saw the thing with Ezekiel Elliott, somebody who's a Cowboys fan or just likes watching him play, that they can
Мне там надо думать, тактики подбирать, насколько я знаю.
I don't like seeing Aaron Rodgers leave his feet and throw the ball 90 yards
down
the field. But whatever, we don't have to get into that, Khalil Mack. I got it. But you know what? We've talked a lot about the new features. What about player mechanics? Because as a player, what are like some of the tools in my toolbox, so to speak?
Nailed it with the toolbox.
Right, it is. It's kind of what it is.
Yeah, we're always looking at ways to add new mechanics to the game, give our players more control. There's 2 that we want to go over today, and they're both for the quarterback. The first is the new scramble mechanic or pull down mechanic. What this does is give you the ability on a passing play to pull down passing icons with a button press, become a ball carrier, full access to all the spin moves, jukes, ball carrier moves, and then you can bring back your icons again with the same button press and throw it at any time. Makes any quarterback a dual threat, brings some skill. Here with Ben Roethlisberger, we're looking at the new pump fake mechanic. You can now pump fake to a specific receiver on the field by double tapping the button. You're going to see the reticle come to get guys to bite on it. It could dual purpose mechanic. You can also use it to pull down if you feel like you've made a poor decision. You want to cancel the throw, just quickly double tap it, you'll pull it back down.
So you can, kind of pump fake it to an outside guy and then check it down to a tight end or something like that?
Absolutely. You can even use it on double moves. If you want Juju to run a slant and go, pump fake it on the slant, take him deep.
And it just keeps getting better. Not too long ago, but the game has changed so much in the number of years since you've been gone. We've seen a lot of
Ой, блядь, мячом заденет, нахуй, найди минус нога, блядь. Посмотри, какая у него, блядь. У Баррета прямо.
Kyler Murray, not a prototypical quarterback.
Все, что ли, это игру
but they're going to do a lot of that run-pass option. Are you bringing that into the game?
Yes. Super excited to announce that we are delivering RPOs, as they're known. I mean, you can't watch an NFL broadcast without hearing that acronym, RPO.
All they talk about.
13, 14 times, right? So this is a concept taking the entire football world by storm. We actually have 3 different types of RPOs in our game. We have alerts, peaks, and reads. I'm going to break those down really quick for our players. The first is an alert. That's a very basic pre-snap read. You're calling a running play, and you're going to look at what the defense is aligned in. If you think you can run the play, you just call the play, you hit nothing, you'll hand it off, and away you go. However, what's cool about those plays is you can branch out of that handoff at any time just by hitting the receiver icon and throw it if he's open. So that's a really cool way to be creative on offense. And then there's 2 other types. The peak, more similar to a read option. You're reading a single defender on defense, looking at his behavior after the snap. If he bites on run, you can pull it out, throw to your receiver. And if he sits back on pass, you just hold the button down, hand it off to the running back, gain yards on the ground. Lastly, the read. This is more like the traditional triple option play. You're going to read 2 to 3 defenders after the snap, look at their behavior, then decide if you want to hand it off to your running back, keep it with your quarterback, or throw it to the receiver. We actually have over 200 RPO plays.
Ребята, вы добрались.
220. That's a lot. That is very impressive. And it sounds like you've built in a lot more flexibility. Are there any other formations or plays coming to the game?
Oh, yeah. You're going to see if there's any
Поисковый
Eagles
отряд,
fans in
что
here. You're
еще
going to see something cool
собирать?
here in a minute. We got new animation technology as part of our RPO story. So we were able to put in a lot of these cool concepts you're seeing in the NFL right now. Philly Special is in the game.
Look away,
We're going to see
Patriots
that
fans.
on the gameplay right here.
Торговый двор, думаю, название говорит
We
само
also
за
have a
себя.
lot of jet sweep touch pass concepts. You're seeing the Chiefs and the Rams, teams like that, using end arounds. You're going to see a lot of fresh content in the playbooks, and the cool thing is,
Звук
we're going to be
тихий
updating
немного,
the
да, в
playbooks
игре?
all season long to make sure that we're staying up to date with the NFL.
This is all amazing.
Тиховат.
Thank you so much,
Как
Glenn.
в
I
игры по
cannot wait
капкам.
for this game. And we've dropped a lot of awesome info here about Madden 20 here at EA Play. I just want to say once again, I'm Adam Rank. If you want even more Madden 20 news, you can tune in to the Madden channel right after this. But before we finish up, though, I've got one last treat for you. Player ratings.
Как в резике,
One of the
как делал
trickiest
Майнкрафт,
things to get
такой
right
же.
in Madden. In
Тиховатый.
addition to being a game designer, Clint uses his background as a former NFL player to help make sure that those ratings are accurate, and our friends over at ESPN have helped to put together a little video to get us the scoop on the best job in the world,
все в
the
броне
Madden
такие,
ratings
а наших
adjuster.
труселях
Let's roll it.
рассекает, как на курорт. Так вон по погоде. Он без труда может разглядеть. Командир с моим опытом без труда может... Конечно, тут не вопрос, блядь. В чем еще бы тут сомневался? Конечно, разглядывает. Последний шанс, блядь. Мне, конечно, не терпится. Поскорее вести вас в курс дела. Нифига уже что захотел. Но сейчас у меня слишком много забот. Все важные вопросы будут обсуждаться на совете, который я проведу, когда все немного уляжется. Короче, там он уже все затеял, блядь. Разумеется, я жду вас обоих. Смотри, что происходит в игре вообще. Рейтинг там 18+, каждый из вас высокооценен в гильдии. Представьте, на что вы способны в качестве наркомана, команды. Не забыл, твой пушистый друг тебя искал, беднягу недавно выбросил на берег. Если хочешь, можешь немного осмотреться перед началом сета.
I'm Clint Oldenburg. I'm a Madden rating performance adjuster.
Сколько? Павлика. И запас есть почти все, не понимаю.
Between those new X-Factor abilities, face of the franchise, and the RPO, and all that gameplay, Madden fans have a lot to be excited about. And now, I can't wait for our final show of the day. It's more epic than Star Wars, more extreme than Battlefield, and more competitive than Madden, FIFA, Apex Legends combined. That's right, I'm talking about The Sims. But before we talk Simlish, the Apex Legends Watson reveal earlier has inspired me to come up with some legend ideas of my own. So I'm now joined by Apex Legend game designer Griffin Dean has agreed to hear my feedback. Griffin Dean, what makes a great legend?
So in a lot of ways, it has to do with the way that they interact in the ecosystem of characters and a lot of sort of creating interesting interactions and choices for players. So a lot of it has to do with sort of the way that the legends work together as a unit rather than them individually.
All right. Well, I didn't really base my picks or my descriptions on that, but I can work on the fly. All right. Let me first off tell you about the Grabbler.
The Немало часов. Бля, еще что ли?
Okay. He could take that, you put your pings up, he could take away pings. Okay. Is he a kidnapper, you might ask?
Игра уже сказала тебе, что тут немало часов провести придется. ВС 5-го флота. Так, что у нас здесь? Уже потом поговорим о диалоге безоружных, хоть их все равно, что голову я подожду. Так, давай оружие мне.
What about Portillo? He's my wiener dog. A lot of people have a problem with me on the internet. No one ever has a problem with Portillo.
Okay, that's thematically I could see that.
Что-то, короче, все, я застрял.
What about Dwayne the Rock Johnson, huh? I mean, we don't.
В Робокопе такие пресса долбили.
I feel like there'd be a lot of wrestling involved.
Well, I mean, he's
Вот,
very
наверное.
That's true. That's true.
I don't think you understand The Rock anymore. Go over there.
Okay.
Get to work on these ideas. All right, Vince said,
Кажется, столовую
just a blank
заманивать.
check. All
И
right.
там через на аватарке вот так сморщился.
Hey, if it isn't Golden Boy himself, how you doing? You killing it? I haven't gotten to see you today.
I know a little bit about Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, I know. Titan Games, NBC, whatever.
Just
you're
saying.
Big time now. You're a big deal.
Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. All those ideas, by the way, were freaking awful. Just want to throw it out there. Except for Portillo. Portillo's a winner.
Portillo's the only thing that gets me over.
No. Everything else is
наша
getting married.
столовая.
Portillo.
Бля, я есть
Alex, what was it
захотел.
like talking to Trevor Noah?
Hey, Trevor Noah is awesome. Did not expect him to
А я
be
еще не
as
прошел,
hardcore
да?
a FIFA fan as he was. He
Да,
he's on Twitter. He schooled me like straight up. I respect that. You know. I like going toe to toe with a fellow wordsmith on stage. You know.
All right, fine. Ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of Trevor Noah? Let us know in the chat. I'm sure someone's looking at it. But right now, we are not done yet.
Что-то он не ко мне пришел, какой-то код. Но это коты, они продажные, видать, так кормила больше, блядь. Это даже не пес.
Stay tuned.
Раз здесь. Хуя лопата, блядь, больше него. Сам себя случайно закопает, блядь, споткнется. Очередной остался незамеченным. Да, кстати. Мне же надо проверять периодически, чтобы у меня все работает, а то у меня вылетает. Лопата, да? Сейчас посмотрю. Так, пока держит. Да, пока держит, все нормально. 101%.
I'm very excited to talk about everyone's favorite game series, The Sims. Oh yeah. I'm Julia Hardy, and today we're giving you a guided tour of what's new.
Да я говорю, какая-то хуйня вообще пиздят и пиздят до посинения. А сейчас это не лагает, да, стрим?
Now, to help me translate all of this Simlish, everybody join me in welcoming General Manager Lindsay Pearson and Senior Producer Michael Duke. Hi. Thanks so much for coming out, guys. So I'm super excited. I know you guys are super excited.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been with The Sims a long time, and this is one of my favorite things to do is come out and see all of you and tell you exciting things.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's going to be a big year for us. It's actually, we're celebrating 20 years of making The Sims this year.
Yeah.
And Lindsay and I keep debating it, but I think this is going to be the best year yet.
I think it might be.
Well, I mean, really what we want to know is, what have you got for us? Come on, tell us everything.
Of course. Well, it is EA Play. We couldn't come empty-handed. So we'll start with our big one first. I'll let you take that.
Absolutely. So we have the next expansion pack for The Sims 4, Sims 4 Island Living.
Let's check out that trailer. Yeah.
Давай приняться за работу. Здесь собралась основная команда экспедиции. За всем стоит познакомиться друг с другом. С удовольствием. По делу. А где Серега-то? Сереги даже нету сегодня на стриме. Его же не было, да? Вообще странно. Сейчас посмотрю, что-то я даже забыл. Вообще Серега что ли пропал? Гляну. Так. Все.
I was just waiting for that one. Oh, that was so cool. And look, we're in our own little island paradise. Can I just say, I didn't know what the reveals were going to be, and I accidentally just wore this. Super weird. And obviously, you know, talking about fashion, there's a lot of island fashion there. One of the biggest things people absolutely love. what can we dressing up as? What can we look like?
Absolutely. You know, to capture that island spirit, we needed to have a lot of new outfits and capture those colors.
Is my outfit going to be in there? You're going to put it in the
Not exactly that, but certainly those bright colors like you're showing off there. But, you know, we really wanted to add a lot of island wear, and that stuff you can stay cool in when it's so hot.
It's true.
Yeah. And we had to bring in a lot of new fun colors and patterns, but also hairs, accessories, everything to deck out head to toe to just chill and relax on this beautiful island.
Что там, Sims, что ли, показывает?
But what if, you know, I'm getting a little bit hot. I'm not someone who likes to dwell on a beach too much.
Ну нормально, там можно еще говорить. Так у меня, говорю, все загружено, это же проц. Кодировщик еще причем неправильно настроен там. Что попало. Я не знаю, что такое. Вообще что-то вчера почти не было.
I mean, like you saw in the trailer, she walks right in. Our Sims are going to be able to do that, and you can snorkel in the water. There's swimming, floating.
Что-то никого, да, вообще нет.
There's pretty awesome aqua zips. You're in a hurry to get where you're going.
Я даже не слушаю, я без звука. Я даже не вижу, что там показывает.
Yeah, well, we've taken the Sims to a lot of different worlds and a lot of different places, but we hadn't yet really played with the idea of where the land and the water meet and really bring you into an ocean environment. Like a great addition.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, when I think of
Что, скоро дадут играть?
Like palm trees, ocean waves, relaxing on the beach. So, like, tell me more about this world. What can I actually do in it?
Yeah, so the island of Sulani will have all of those things and more. It really is the perfect place to unplug and enjoy this natural feel. So you can explore all these little alcoves. You can live closer to the coast, or you can live higher up towards the hills.
What's wrong?
Yeah. So, no, wait. There's an active volcano here.
Absolutely.
Sorry, you were selling me the dream of living on an island. Well, now I'm not sure I really want to go there.
So it is a real island.
Most islands are formed by volcanoes.
Yeah.
Don't get nitpicky.
Yeah, so we had to put this active volcano in there. You don't have to live next to it, but the riskier Sims may choose to live nearby.
Oh, yeah, and then, Kel surprise.
You gotta watch out for those lava bombs.
Don't. Oh, the Sims. I don't know how that was going to go.
What do you expect's going to happen when you touch something really, really hot?
It probably burns.
Beautiful locale, slightly dangerous.
Отряда, что ж пораньше времени.
What other surprises?
Ребят, кто на стриме пишем?
I mean, I, for one, want to know if I can befriend any kind of cute animals there. What kind of animals can we befriend?
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the Sims if we didn't let you make friends with some of the animals.
Exactly.
So in this case, the one we're really excited about is the dolphin.
Yes.
So our art team and animators just blew away the expectation on this.
Any
the dolphin's
research
so much
trips
fun.
like the Battlefield team just going off to somewhere hot? Like,
no, you're going to talk about how they got to do that.
Yeah, clearly we missed.
Тайгер то же самое, звук очень тихий в наушниках, да?
You get to make like a really nice friend
Вообще тихий пиздец. На максимум почти ставишь. Или на максимум и почти на максимум. Вообще в уши не орет ничего, ну как бы как-то слабо, я не знаю. Но я еще поставил, может, 3D, это он еще тише становится.
I don't know. We don't have fish like that in the UK. I mean, we might do, but the water's so murky. I've never seen them. So.
I'm sure they're down there.
I mean, they must be. What do you put with the chips?
Вообще тут
I'm
слабый
sure they're beautiful.
So at least they taste delicious. You have that going for it.
I mean, I think the island looks so relaxing. Obviously, it's not.
Да, у Майкра, я помню, резики тихие, но, блядь, здесь еще тише, по-моему. Я поставил 3D режим наушники, он еще тише от этого становится, но типа частоты лучше. Да, он изначально тихий здесь, да.
Really live on that island. It's not just a place you vacation, but we wanted this to be a place that's home for your Sims.
Or, you know, tricks to be played on you.
Well, that happens too.
Well, and so there's lots to do on the beach. You saw suntanning, sunburning, grilling day, castles. The whole family can go out and play together, find seashells. Or the mischievous Sims, you know, knock things down.
Well, and aqua zips. I want to say it again. No, but they're so good.
What are they called again?
Полное погружение тихое, да.
Yeah, there's a lot to look at, so you've got to take time to really explore it all.
Okay, so we've established that Sulani is like a great place for Sims to kind of kick back and, you know, what if my Sims, you know, they don't want to I can't personally lie on a beach for about 30 minutes, get really bored. What if they want to get their hands dirty? Well, I'm very excited about a new thing that we're introducing. If your Sims want a new career to take care of this island, you can actually become a conservationist. And your job is going to be to keep this ecosystem looking beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it was certainly one of the big goals was a way for your Sims to kind of care for their world and make it a better place.
Yeah, and obviously, you know, very relevant with everything that's going on today in the world, and how everyone's kind of a lot more kind of aware. So was that kind of what inspired you guys to bring that in?
You know, I think there's a few things that really hit us. I mean, the first was just, it's something we all care about. A lot of us on the dev team worry about the environment and what's going on, but we talked about the idea that this island's this closed ecosystem, and so your actions and choices are going to have a lot more impact. And so something new we've added here, and we're really excited about, is the island actually changes over time. So if you're taking care of it, it'll actually become more lush. You'll see more greenery, brighter, beautiful flowers, and there's Lindsay's favorite part.
More butterflies. So she really cares about. But it also today happens to be World Oceans Day, which is amazing. That's exactly what we were talking about. Like, how do we take care of these ecosystems?
So obviously, Solana is really, really beautiful. You know, you can kind of go out there, but like, sometimes you want to make a little bit of cash. I mean, you know, like barbecue meat, I presume is expensive. I don't know, but so how can we make some extra simoleons while we're there?
Like we said, we wanted to make this place you live, which means you've got to have a way to earn some simoleons.
Yeah, and so the gap year has to end sometime. You have to go home and earn some money as much as we
So we added a couple like odd jobs and things that you could kind of work on the hours you wanted to, right? And so we've added the ability to make fishing more of a career, and then also the lifeguard, so you can get your tan while you're working.
If you want to spend more time in the water, you can be a dive instructor. There's a lot of different ways to just pick up a job when you want and earn a little bit of money.
Yeah.
So I suppose one of the important things as well is, as it's not a vacation, as you are actually kind of living on this island, obviously, you know, you have to kind of be aware and know what's kind of part of local culture, because you're not just there on holiday and you go in and go out, you're living there. So what kind of, you know, the side of the culture of the island can we actually see within?
Right, yeah. This is a place that you live, and the locals are super friendly, actually, and are going to come and help you out with all sorts of different things as you explore the island.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day, like, actually, like, all the neighbors are really, really helpful and help.
Yeah, like if a fire happens to break out, your neighbor might bust in and help you put out that fire.
They're so nice. Should do. So, but they also have their own traditions, their own sort of activities that you might be able to join in. So you might stumble across a barbecue that they've started in town, or a little festival to sort of celebrate things going on. And you might even stumble into a kava party.
Sorry, what, a kava party? What's a kava party?
So a kava is a special island drink that your sim can learn how to make and share with their friends on the island. It's one of the many delicacies you'll learn kind of exploring life in Sulani.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things we talked about was we wanted to have this island have a little history to it, just some sense of feeling of some people have lived here a long time, and there are traditions that are unique to this place, the world of Sulani.
So how can we kind of learn more about the island's history, like when we're there? How do we do that? Aside from, you know, drinking kava.
Well, I mean, that might be one experience you should try, but on top of that, something else the team was really excited about adding is there are these elementals around the island that are kind of these spirits, these ancients who care a lot about Sulani, and you know, they want to see their world taken care of, and when you do good things, they might be pleased. If you're bad for the island, I don't think they
may not approve.
Yeah. You know, so just yeah. Well, and we added some new traits with this pack that we wanted to really let, if your sims are super in touch with the land or that's important to you, you know, they can really get in touch with the water or the land and unlock some new behaviors.
Yeah. Okay. So from like what we've kind of seen in all the videos, it feels really inspired by like Polynesian culture. So how did you kind of go about kind of educating yourself to like bring that into the game?
Well, every time we make a world, we want to learn a lot about the influences that could go into that place, because it's not a particular real place, but it's inspired by real places. So short of flying there and researching it ourselves, we reached out.
Work that into it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, EA is a big global company, so we were able to reach out to a lot of our friends and coworkers across the company and say, hey, we're looking at exploring a place inspired by this culture.
Yeah.
And could you share with us some patterns or iconography or symbols or even items that mean something to this culture, so we can try and create them in a way that feels rich and feels authentic.
Well, questions just like, what was iconic to you, or what do you remember when you think back to living in that place?
Right. And some of our specific like decor items came exactly from those recommendations, which is really cool. It's these nice touches that I hope make it feel familiar while still feeling like a new Sims world.
Because I think that's fantastic. But I really feel like I've been quite
я ненавижу вот эти моменты.
You haven't really mentioned it yet. Mermaids! What's going on?
Come on, разбираться, ненавижу.
Mermaids, tell us everything. There are mermaids.
Yes, so mermaids are in the pack. And I know lots of players are going to be wondering, it is a very fully featured call. You can make them into cast, you can create and style your mermaid, lots of different tails.
Реально, никого нет, и я вообще не знаю, нужен этот стрим, блядь. Ой, там какую-то эту, блядь, дельфины кого-то показывают. Что за хуйня там?
So, you know, I'd recommend your mermaid meet a dolphin. That might work out for you.
Блядь, рисовка такая, как будто, сука, я не знаю, как будто я, блядь, в 75-м году нахожусь. Ребят, кто на стриме-то? Я сейчас просто закрою это или что? Кто-то смотрит вообще, нет?
There's a bit of mystery to the mermaid. They are definitely worth exploring, so I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on them.
Да я ненавижу эту хуйню, я из этого сейчас игру заброшу. Ну что, давайте геймплей. Я ничего не хочу разбираться. Так что-то пойму, помилуйся.
New homes, new furniture. We saw some. I'm pretty sure we saw some houses on stilts as well over the water, right?
Yeah. So I think, you know, first and foremost, lounge chairs. We're gonna go to island. We're gonna live the beach life.
I don't want to sit upright if I'm relaxing. I'm sorry.
No awkward sitting on the stage.
We had to bring the lounge chairs in, but then also a lot of that decor to really capture that Polynesian feel, right? And so we wanted to make sure there was that clutter that felt authentic and let it feel like this was home.
Yeah, and you can go for this more sort of local style cabana on the beach, or you can go for something a little more high end and modern. We really wanted you to feel like you could create the getaway of your dreams.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, I'm so 100% sold on the houses over the water.
В натуре Sims я поворачиваюсь. Фу, блядь. Такая графика, как будто, блядь, я не знаю, вообще комп 3000-летнего поколения должен потянуть.
It's all good. I'm feeling the diving into the water vibe.
Я такой графики ни в одной игре еще не видел.
I can't wait to check out.
Вообще нужен тот стрим, нет? Там потом дальше Microsoft будет, я не знаю, что они будут показывать.
Exciting additional information as well for us. So it's not just that. Have you got a bit more news to share?
You have some more news. In fact, we're going to kick to somebody else for this announcement. Now, here's Joey Graceffa.
Ой, все, блядь, началось. Вот эта хуйня вот все игры портит.
You didn't know, I absolutely love The Sims, and I'm so excited to announce this upcoming partnership with one of my favorite games.
Я не знаю, зачем это вот придумали.
Не хочу я ничего. The Sims is actually partnering with the amazing It Gets Better project. As part of this partnership with It Gets Better, Sims is going to be releasing Pride items in all the Sims products in the next.
Да не надо, я без обучения хочу, типа, все знаю.
There's going to be a variety of It Gets Better and Pride clothing in Sims Free Play, the Sims mobile app, and Sims 4. There's even a gender-neutral bathroom in Sims 4, along with a bunch of other items to show off your pride. Thanks so much for letting me share this news with everyone, and now go out and enjoy your EA Play.
Крепкое масло дополняет другое, понимаешь?
That's so cool to see. That's really cool to see. And thanks so much to Joey. I mean, what a great partnership as well to be announcing, of course, because it's you know, it's Pride Month, it's Pride Week here in Los
Я не понимаю, что там
How
показывают.
are you guys going about kind of supporting that great cause?
Well, The Sims has always been a game about being inclusive and the self-expression of creating yourself and people you know and telling your own story. So this is a wonderful opportunity to bring new content in the game to celebrate that.
Definitely, and I think also. People don't realize how important it is sometimes, you know, when you're kind of growing up and you're figuring out who you are, you're discovering what kind of person you are and discovering, you know, about your sexuality and being able to kind of sort of role play within games is a really, really safe place to do that. So, you know, you guys have been doing it pretty much from the start, way before everyone else. So it's really great. I mean, isn't that great to see? So, so great. Yeah.
Well, it's something we're very proud of, and having been with the game a long time, it's something that keeps making me excited about being able to do more.
Yeah, I love when we get to do stuff like that. You know, it makes what we do feel so much more powerful and meaningful.
Принять, убить Сим, игра сосания. Задание принято. Есть игра, называется Down, там больше геймплей, чем тут. Да пиздец, блядь. Я не люблю эту хуйню, это ММОшная вся хуйня. Да и вообще это везде сейчас это делают.
Gaming is and how much it can really kind of affect and change you as a person and show you stuff. It's amazing. So when can we get our hands on it?
Yeah, so Joey mentioned briefly, but starting June 18th, the Pride content will come to The Sims 4, and then it will start rolling out over The Sims Mobile and The Sims Free Play a little bit later. So keep an eye out for that.
I mean, that's great, but I mean, I think you've actually
Я уже заебался это читать.
It's back to back, right? what else? You've got something else that you want to announce in the summer. What's going on?
We actually had, I think, 2 more things we wanted to talk about.
Two more things.
I'm gonna let Lindsay talk about this.
All right. So first of all, earlier this year, we
что?
announced our partnership with
Или подождем, когда
by
все
releasing
придут,
a real-world capsule
перекус
collection
сделаем
of looks
быстро. Если
inspired
пока
by the Sims.
никого
I
нет,
see
я
some
не
of them,
знаю.
and I'm very excited. And we had a hoodie that was actually put into all of our Sims games. So later this summer, we're going to be bringing that fashion and more to the Sims 4 Moschino Stuff Pack.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So not only are we going to be looking pretty special, but what if we want to kind of go and strut our stuff somewhere else and like really show off the outfits that we've got?
Well, so I think one of the things that I'm most excited about in this stuff pack is for the first time, we're actually going to add a career as part of a stuff pack.
Okay.
And so we've decided the perfect career for this pack is a part-time job as a freelance fashion photographer, so you can capture all those amazing looks your Sims can now rock.
That's so me.
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be fun.
That's
Looks
gonna
really
be
good.
amazing.
I'm excited.
Wow, well, we've covered so much so far. A new expansion, a new partnership, a new stuff pack, but we're not done yet, folks.
Oh, no.
No, we're not.
Michael and Lindsay brought one more big surprise for all of you guys.
Well,
so take it away.
Yes, I know you're all hoping, so we thought maybe we could tell you which game pack we had in mind.
Ooh, I don't know. I think maybe we could conjure up something.
All right, Mike, I'll let you spell it out for them.
The next game pack for The Sims 4 is Realm of Magic.
That's amazing. I mean, when are we going to be getting more info on this? I mean, aside from the fact that you just told us just now, and like you only just told us, when are we getting more info on this?
Yes, so we will tell you more about the game pack later this year, so you'll have to wait a little more.
But it is coming this fall.
It is coming this fall.
Yes. Wow. I can't wait. These guys clearly can't wait. So,
We've
Lindsay
had
and
a
Mike.
couple community members asking for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah?
It's
We're
a
very
popular
excited. Who
request.
doesn't love a little bit of magic?
Yes, it's true.
So big thank you to Lindsay and Michael, and thank you so much for showing us what's next in The Sims 4. So let's just quickly recap this, because there's a few things to get through and it's hot and you might have forgotten. So the Island Living reveal trailer is live now. The expansion is playable here at EA Play, and you can play it at home soon. The It Gets Better Pride content starts rolling out, and in a few weeks, and the Moschino Stuff Pack comes out later this summer. So don't forget to check out all The Sims social channels for even more info and launch dates. So that's it for The Sims. It's been an exciting day here with so much news. I can't wait to join the fan fest and get my hands on the Island Living expansion pack. So from all of us here, goodbye. We'll see you later.
Thank you all for watching EA Play 2019. We hope you enjoyed all these exciting reveals. Skate 4, I'm sorry, we just ran out of time. I'm Greg Miller. And I'd say
Должен народ вчера не читать. Игра заебывает, нужно подождать, может кто подойдет. Я так же думал. Я заебался просто, только это читанина. Я тоже не люблю это, я не знаю. Нет, я вот финалках любил на русском, потому что сюжет крутой, а вот это вот типа ММОшное, мне либо геймплей, или, ну, с мозгоебством. Вот как в Дарках, там мозгоебства почти нет. Но есть на самом деле, когда первый раз играет. Какую-то хуйню, короче, показывает. Я даже не знаю. Уже разочарован, тут тебе вроде понравилось. Что, немного не упало? Табак можно? Смотри, беляшнеж написано, беляшнеж, блядь. Чё, народ, кто на стриме там, на втором? Ты как-то быстро играешь. У меня утомила писанина. Сейчас объясню почему. Что-то черный экран. Знаешь, почему утомила? Я привык к играм, когда ты сам разбираешься все в самой игре. Они когда тебе пишут там куча того всего, я все равно запоминаю, я так не могу, короче. Не вникаю даже практически. Меня это напрягает очень сильно. Так.
Друзья, появилась дата релиза Death Stranding 8 ноября. Это значит, что нам ждать еще целое...
Какую-то хуйню включили, да. Короче, все, я останавливаю пока что стрим.